Oh, am I highlighted here? There we go. Well, good evening. Well, is it really evening? It's still daytime out, folks. It's Vintage Vinny along with Katie from Vintage and Vinyl. We will be doing an awesome live sale today with the hopes that you all will purchase things from us. Thank you for joining me tonight, Katie. I hope you are ready to sell some stuff.
I am. I'm really excited about this, Vinny. This will be so much fun, and I'm glad all of you guys are tuning in for a really fantastic live sale. Vinny always has such interesting things, and I'm really excited about this.
So I guess we can wait for some folks to tune in because I know Dee is probably still going.
You know, with everything going on in the community these days, it's impossible not to go live and run into anybody else. So I'm sure more people will be joining us very soon.
Yep, absolutely. So we each have, I think, 20 items, maybe a little bit more. I planned ahead because I wasn't sure if we were going to go right up to when Pam's sale was going to be or if we were going to be finishing a little early. So I grabbed 5 extra things.
Well, I think this will be great. And I see Amy tuning in the chat. Amy's so kind. She sent me some really cool Jello books and wolves and Kathy and Alice. So, hi, guys.
So it looks like you're here.
I'm present.
I'm here.
That's a good thing.
We got Kathy Dees and hello, Amy. I see Alice Freeman. We've got Tim from Canada. You got Debbie from Chicago, Miss Kathy Shatner, Sahiro 2, welcome aboard. And we've got Chad from another Terp, as Patrick would say. Miss Karen Chase is here. And we've got Carrie Ann, another Terp. And we've got Jeanette Nance. Welcome, everyone.
Hi, guys. So glad to have you here in the chat joining us for a sale.
Oh, Leanne just popped in too. Hello, Leanne.
Welcome, Leanne.
So I would like to tell you all that if you do win something tonight, make sure that you message us right away so we have your information. If you have bought from us before and we have it, not a problem. You don't have to send it to us, or Katie, unless you prefer that.
No, absolutely. If you bought from me before, I most likely have your information. If anything's changed, please send me an email. If you've changed your YouTube name, that does help clarify who you are in my pirate ship. So do please send me an email if any of those details have changed. But overall, if you've bought from me before, I have your information. So we're all good.
And I have our emails scrolling in the banner down below. And we can also copy and paste them into the chat as well if anybody needs it.
Yes, in case that banner is a little small.
I barely got that whole thing to fit. I hit 200 right as I typed the L for PayPal, and I was like, yes, it worked.
I've had that before too, Vinny, where I've had to shorten things as I'm putting it in the chat because someone's email's long, and I'm like, oh no, let's see, YouTube name. I won't spell it out so that it will fit.
Oh, I put please as PLZ. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh,
For
I
one of
didn't,
them,
but
so it would
that's
fit.
clever.
Maybe I should do that for please include. Might be easier.
Yeah, I mean that the shorthand does work when you have a limited amount of words.
Yeah, right. So who else do we have popping? I see Jeanette Nance is here. She's just window shopping. We appreciate you being here. You don't have to necessarily buy anything to be at our sales.
Absolutely. Just come hang out in the chat and have fun. It's going to be a really great time. So chat with your friends and hang out.
And trust me, we're going to be goofy. That's just how we are.
Yep. Vinny always keeps us laughing. And in fact, I have a very Vinny item I brought to the sale. When I found it, I was really excited about it because I thought, okay, I got to bring this to Vinny's sale.
Okay, so Alice is saying that she sent you an email and hopefully you got it.
Okay,
She's learning
good,
some of her
Alice.
emails go to spam.
I will check my email after the sale and get back with you.
And we got Lemon.
Leanne, I'm glad you like your uranium brooch.
I love that brooch that you're wearing, by the way. That Starburst. I love that thing.
Oh, I had to wear this for you, Vinny, because I know that we both love our Starburst. This is an Emmons brooch, and they're fairly hard to come by, but I've been scouring the internet and I was able to find one for Jamie at a decent price. But if I find another one, I'll send you the link if you if you want to buy it.
Never seen it. Well, I mean, you've read what I put in the chats. I'm a little bit different on camera than I am in the chats. Trust me, I'm a lot more naughty in the chats than I am when I'm on camera.
Yeah, but Vinny's a lot naughtier in the chats. He's very professional on camera.
I try to be. Professional's a better word. Professional dunce or professional dunderhead.
But Vinny keeps us all laughing, which is a good thing because we all need that from time to time.
Oh, if you worked with me though, I'm professional and I don't let customers hear some of the things that I say, but I'm always cracking some kind of inappropriate humor with my
I'm sure
supervisors, my management team, my coworkers. As long as it's not too explicit, certain things with management, I'm okay with it. But as long as I don't get called into the office.
yeah, you don't want that, but I'm sure some of the banter over your little intercom is funny.
Oh, do you guys want to hear what I did the other day? So I was making a credit announcement. Like, as you all know, any store that you go to, you're always hearing something about the credit card. So I get on the intercom and I'm like, attention Marshall shoppers, blah, 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 blah. And just as I get to the point where I'm about to say, for every $200 you spend, my coworkers, a bunch of them were all around me talking. And I got distracted and I accidentally, over the intercom in front of a bunch of customers, went, for every two, blah, 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 blah. And I had to hang up the phone because I was laughing too hard. And then I went back and finished my announcement.
And you know what? I am sure that someone shopping in the store was like, oh my gosh, I got to tell my friend about this guy over the intercom at the Marshall store. You won't believe it. It was hilarious.
I had a coworker of mine accidentally, I'll give you the long story short. So a really elderly Asian woman came in, and I guess her husband had dropped her off, and like whatever the situation was. So she thought that he was coming into the store after he had dropped her off. So my coworker asks, "Hey, do you want me to call him over the intercom?" Because she was helping her out. And she said, "Yeah, I would like that very much." So she asks her, "What is your husband's name?" His name is Ho. So without skipping
Oh
a
no.
beat, she goes on to the intercom and she's like, "Attention shoppers, if there is a Ho in the store, will you please come to customer service?"
No. Oh no.
She had the store in stitches laughing.
Sure. People were like, is this a practical joke?
I wasn't there and I wish I had been, but I read it on Facebook and oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna wet my pants. I was laughing so hard.
Oh, I'm sure that I've got stories like that, but I can't think of one at the moment. I do have one. One time my friend and I were in the grocery store, and I'll never forget this because we were standing at the checkout line and I was buying stuff. And I wear a lot of plaid shirts, so I probably don't wear the typical thing that younger people tend to wear, like t-shirts and whatever when they go to the store. So the lady I was checking out with my friend, the lady looked at me and she's like, "Oh, thank you so much, ma'am." And then the other guy that was bagging me looked at me and then looked at my friend and said to my friend Jacob, "Can I help your mom out with the groceries?"
Oh, oops.
Jacob goes, not my mom. And the guy keeps going. He says, well, can I help your girlfriend out? He's like, not my girlfriend. I goes, "Can I help your aunt out?" He goes, "Not my aunt." The guy continued. He goes, "Well, can I help your sister out?" He's like, "Not my sister."
How embarrassing.
Finally, the guy
It's like
goes,
you should
"Your
have just let it
friend?" And
go.
Jacob's like, "Yeah, my friend."
Or one time I was engaging someone with credit and I accidentally asked them because I'd been there so long. This was like during the height of like the really bad part of the pandemic. And I'd been there for like 4 or 5 days straight. And I had asked my customer, I said to him, "Hey, do you have a CVS card instead of a TJX card?" I gave my supervisor and management team a good laugh about that one.
Well, one time I did lights at our church for a while, and I was on the intercom, or we have like if you do any type of theater work, the com headsets or whatever they're called, and we all can
Mm-hmm.
talk to each other and communicate. So I was running lights, and one morning, well, I was on a Thursday night service, so it was like after hours type thing, and there was a school down the street that apparently used the same headset intercom system we did. And things with frequencies, they pick up on whatever channel you're on. So I was on the headset and I said, okay, we need to change that red light. And the people at the school thought that I said code red, and it picked up onto their intercom, and the people were freaking out. And I'm like, and of course, everybody else is laughing because they thought that's just the funniest thing ever. And I'm just on the intercom like, no, this is 11:22. We're talking about lights. No issue with the children. Like, what?
Oh boy.
It was such a thing.
I would have been laughing too. I mean, it's not funny if you accidentally call that, but
but I didn't. I guess because it didn't pick up very clearly. That's what they thought I said. I was talking about the red light in the back of the stage.
it's like that scene in American Pie 2 where they're talking over the walkie-talkies, and it goes over to a fast food joint, and then some kids of all places, kids walkie-talkies, the frequencies.
Oh, with the dad in the backyard.
My God, that was so bad, but so funny.
So bad, but very funny.
All right, you guys, so we have 41 folks here, so thank you for tuning in. We are at the 10-minute mark. I like to give some people some time to jump in. So I am going to be reading over the rules real quick. So everyone, I hope your chats are set to live and not top chat, because the most accurate results will come in with live. So as we mentioned before, make sure you include your name, your YouTube name, your PayPal email, and your shipping address in the email you sent when you claim items. So any flat price goods that we are selling, the first person to claim an item on our end will win the item. For the offer ups, the person with the highest offer, of course, will win. We don't time it, but if we don't see any offers after a certain period of time, we will do a 15-second countdown. And then when you're actively making offers, if you have reached your limit, please make sure you let us know by typing out in the chat. It just helps us out. And also, please be aware of your location in either the US or Canada. Shipping can be quite expensive depending on where you're located. Katie's shipping from Florida. I'm shipping from Maryland. Unfortunately, we cannot combine shipping. So if you live in Texas, California, or even Canada, shipping can be quite pricey. We apologize for that. There's not really anything we can do on our end. We just charge you what we see in Pirate Ship. And yes, we give you the discounted price.
Yes, I charge you exactly what I see in Pirate Ship.
Okay, so I think that's everything. So I'm going to go ahead and let you go first, Katie. Let me get that screen.
And Vinny, are we doing 2 at a time, just to clarify, or doing 1?
We can do 2 at a time. Yep.
Okay. All right, folks. So as Vinny mentioned, I am shipping from Florida. I'm Katie from Vintage and Vinyl, and I'm so glad all of you guys are here. The first fun vintage item I have up for you tonight is a really cool and adorable little 1952 book. This is a children's book called Come and Ride. And of course, I had to have this because this is just a Vinny item. And you've got an adorable little Scotty dog on the back, so a little follow there. This is by Gates and Huber, Pardon and Salisbury Company. And it's got some great graphics on the inside. The book does have a little wear, as books do from that era, on the outside and the spine, but the binding is in really good shape, and all of the pages are there, and there is no coloring on the inside to any of the pages. This is copyrighted 1945, but I do believe this edition is from 1952. You've got some great graphics on the inside with the Scotty dog, and look at the children eating there. How fun is that? And look, good old milk on the table. Gotta have that milk. And then they're all out playing, and there's some just beautiful color illustrations on the inside with their little pooch there. Now, this could be used as a great piece for junk journaling, or if you wanted to read it to your children or grandchildren, it would be wonderful. The other thing I like with these old books is you can display them open on a book easel like this, so they are perfect for your vignettes and your displays. I particularly love this image with the prescriptions in there. Look at the old pharmacy. Isn't that amazing? So there's just some great images in this book here. And of course, there is a story. So the first couple of pages are just color illustrations of the town and the little doggy, which just is amazing. And then when you go in further, you've got the hardware store. I love the graphics on that. And then it's got ride, ride, ride. And so they're all riding. So this is probably a very simple children's book. So it's not something too complicated. If you do end up reading this to your children or grandchildren, this would be good for a smaller age. So Jim and Judy are our two main characters. And then you've got Jim rides, Judy rides, and all kinds of fun color illustrations throughout the book. Look at that old car and the dad in the suit. Just very 50s and fun. Great images here. And this book is just fantastic. So this Come and Ride book from 1952 can be yours for $10. $10 by giving me number 43. $10, number 43 for the Come and Ride book. I just think is so cute. And I hate to say that you could use this for junk journaling, but you could if you wanted to, although don't tell me about it because I like to keep things in their condition. But this is just a great book. So $10, number 43 for the Come and Ride.
Great for springtime, folks.
Yes, great for spring. Any displays or vignettes you want to do, it would just be perfect. So the next item I have up for you today is one of our favorites, and this is a Scotch tape tin. Now, we all love our Scotch tape tins, and this piece is really cool because I got this from a couple that spent their whole life doing advertising. So they collected advertising. They had two houses, one here in Jacksonville, one all the way in North Carolina. And this came all the way from the North Carolina house. And I have more of their items. In fact, the husband was a pharmacy owner. So I've got some fun items from his pharmacy, which I'll show in a little bit. So I've got the Scotch tape tin from their collection. And this Scotch tape tin has the plaid on the bottom with the 25 cents. This is the smaller gift tape. And what's cool is it has the shiny red tape. Now, I wouldn't use this tape. I think it's, probably lost a lot of its sticky, but in a display, these little tapes are fabulous because if you've got the larger round Scotch tape tins, you can set these in front and they just make such a cool display. And they're great for Christmas and really any time of the year. You can put these out at 4th of July for summer because it's got the plaid, sort of like a picnic theme. So there's just a lot you can do with these. This is the smaller Scotch tape tin, the gift tape, so it measures 2.5 inches long, and it's just a great little size. So this Scotch tape tin can be yours for $8. $8 by giving me number 36. $8, number 36 for the miniature Scotch tape gift tape tin. And that is my cue.
Okay. It's hard to choose the first item.
I know, right?
You just don't know what someone's going to be looking for. So I guess my first...
Leanne say for number 36. Thank you so much, Leanne.
All right. Yep. That's who I see too. Perfect. Okay. So my first item, I think these are dogs. They're salt and pepper shakers. At least I think they're dogs.
I think they're dogs too.
They're marked Japan on the bottom. One has the cork, one doesn't, but I know that those can be very easily replaced. Why does this one look like he's giving the side eye to this one for sleeping? This one is marked...
He's falling asleep on the job, Vinny.
Probably the guard dog, and he got too tired and bored. So that's a Chicago, Illinois. They're not very big. Do I have my... Ooh, I do. My trusty tape measure. So I'd say these guys are about... Let's see. From back of this one's head. They're like an 1.5 inches. And they're kind of like a lustery finish to them. And if you happen to be interested in these adorable salt and pepper shakers, it's $6, number 12. $6, number 12 for the adorable doggy salt and pepper shakers. And hi, Brigia and everybody coming in. So $6, number 12 for those.
Those are adorable, Vinny. So cute.
So it looks like StreamYard is a little bit slow because I got all kinds of comments coming in on my phone before I see it on StreamYard. Okay. And my next item is a great piece of shabby chic. It's a Radnor Bone China England log with flowers on it. Very fragile.
Louie's loving the flowers there, Vinny.
Yes, she is. Now, I will say there is a broken leaf right here. Let's see if it'll show. Right where my finger is, right there. But it's not really, oh, actually, both leaves are chipped. But not really noticeable. We kind of blend in with the, oh, and there's a slight little chip on this one too. Again, it blends in, and then there's like slight little paint losses and chips on the flowers too, but not really noticeable. Small enough to go first class if it's the only item you claim. And again, it is marked Radnor Bone China, England on the back.
That is beautiful for summer and spring.
Yes, it is. It's marked, I promise, folks. That's what it says, even if it's not focused. And let's see, measures just a little over 4 inches. And this piece is also $6, and it's number 5 because it does have that damage. $6, number 5 for the flowers on a log. Bone China, England.
Great price. And you know, folks, you can use that and then the assemblage. It would be perfect.
Yes, you could. Right, so I believe those were my 2. So let me flip Katie back around.
Fantastic. Well, the next item I have up for you folks, you guys get to be the judge of what it is. I had polled some people before the sale, and I had many votes for kitty cat and some for dogs. Now, I vote kitty cat, but you guys can make this whatever you want it to be. It could be a kitty or a dog. And what this is a little Styson China made in USA with the sticker kitty cat or dog, and a beautiful color. He's got kind of grays and blacks on him, and he's got no condition issues whatsoever, and he still has his original sticker. I just thought he was adorable. Look at that little face. He's so cute. And he's got his sticker, and I'm a sucker for these vintage stickers because I love the typeface on them. That to me screams very deco, in my opinion, just the way they've done the word Styson there. Of course, he was probably made in the 1950s. He's a Japan piece. And he does measure to be from the bottom of his feet to the top of his ear, about 5 inches tall. So he's a nice size little figurine, and he is just adorable. So he can be whatever you want him to be, and you can give him a name. But I am calling him a kitty cat. And this little fella wants to come home to you and be adopted, and he can be yours for $12. $12 by giving me number 33. $12, number 33 for the adorable Styson China kitty cat, and he is just so adorable. I love his little detail and texture to him, and the way they've done his shiny glaze there. He is really fantastic. So that's my first item up. And my next item was just a perfect Vinny item. My mom actually found this for this sale, so hats off to you, Mom. She's still learning a lot about the vintage stuff and enjoys going shopping with me and finding things for the sales. And she said, I think this is kind of kitschy. She's learning the word kitschy, and so I think she did a great job with this next find. And this is an adorable little vintage Japan bathtub piece. Now, what this is a soap dish, so you can actually put your soap inside of it. And there's no Japan marking on the bottom, but you can just tell by the crazing on it that this is indeed Japan. And I did find others of these, ironically, made by the Vintage Kohler Company. So apparently they did this, what seems like is like a promotion for some of their bathtub items. Now, I think the sticker is gone because at one point this probably did have a sticker, but this does not have the sticker. But it's got some crazing and no other issues to it. It is just really adorable in this pink color. So if you have a vintage mid-century modern bathroom, or really any bathroom, I think this is great to put in there, and you could put different soaps. So if you like some of those handcrafted soaps, this would be a great little display for your bathroom. It measures exactly 6 inches across and about 2.5 inches high. And it is just such an unusual little piece. And I think my mom did such a great job picking this out for this sale because it is so fun and so mid-century and so Vinny. So this is a great little item. So this is a vintage bathtub soap dish, and it can be yours for $12. $12 by giving me number 31. $12, number 31 for the vintage bathtub soap dish.
Oh, I love that.
I thought that was just really fun and had to come to your sale, Benny.
Very industrial too, if y'all love that style.
Yeah, it would be great in an industrial space. Like this just fits in with so many different items, and you don't have to use this for soap. You could put, different things if you want it in a little hand towel rolled up, or you could put an assemblage in it, or your rings, or anything you want to do with this. It's just fantastic.
Absolutely. Was that 2? I wasn't paying attention.
That's my 2 items.
CRS. Or I'm just not paying attention. One of the 2.
That's okay, Benny. You're enthralled by the vintage.
Yes, I was drooling there for a second. Okay, so my next item is this really nice piece of blue glass. It's a handkerchief base, or at least that's what I think it's called. I love the swirl blue and the white contrasted with the clear. No cracks or chips, considering how many times I've knocked into it.
That's a miracle.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm not exactly sure of the age, because I do know that I think they still make this stuff today. But I was really intrigued, and I love the blue. You guys know I love my blue. I've got an obsession. And let me see. Let's measure it. It's different because the handkerchief, or like the make of the glass, is a little bit longer on one side than it is on the other. So we'll just do it from the largest one. So we're looking at about 6.5 inches tall. It is a very nice shade of blue. I love this. Great for coastal, or heck, if you do like a modern, like a mid-century kind of a like style, this would be great for you too. I'm asking $16 for this piece. Oh, by the way, it is not hand blown. There's no pod seal on the bottom. And it's $16, and it's number 19. $16, number 19 for the handkerchief vase with the swirl blue and the white.
I see.
And I'll let Mom. All right, perfect. Thank you. And then my next item definitely reminds me of Carol Brady. It's like I don't know if you want to call that avocado green or what you would like to call that.
I would say it's got a really nice avocado forest green.
There we go. Avocado forest green. And it's got a really nice image of a flower 2 flowers on this side, and then we've got 1 single flower on this side. I wonder if at one point this had a little dish to go underneath it, but I just found it as is like this. No cracks or chips. And let me take the price tag off. And thank you, Connie Cable, for picking up number 19. I appreciate that. It does say Japan on the bottom. I'm wondering if this is maybe something you would have gotten like at a 5 and dime or something, or maybe like a souvenir shop or something. Anywho, this piece can be yours for $7. $7, number 24. $7, number 24 for the adorable Carol Brady-esque pitcher, vase, whatever you want to do with it. Heck, you could put pens in here if you wanted to on your desk. You could put candy in here. Whatever you want to do. So $7, number 24. And those were my 2.
Fantastic, Vinny. Man, I love the colors in that vase. So since Vinny showed some glass, I've got some glass for you. I was really excited to find this. If you saw my latest Goodwill video, you know about this piece because I was so thrilled to actually find something at Goodwill, which never happens because our Goodwill is just kind of a bit of a mess. So I was really thrilled when I found this piece. And what this is a vintage decanter, and it's just got some fabulous graphics. Now, at one point, this probably would have come with multiple glasses. And I think given that this has this rim down here, it might have sat down in a piece of wood or something to kind of make the whole barware set look cohesive. However, that does not affect the way that this works today because it still has a flat bottom and sits down just beautifully. And it probably would have had a cork stopper at one point because this probably did hold some alcohol. Now, this is made by the Owens, Illinois Glass Company. That's their mark there on the bottom. So I was really excited to find that mark. And you've just got some cool graphics going around the outside. So I've seen these before, and usually you see different themes like with horses and so forth. But this one actually has a pirate motif, which I think makes it really interesting. So you've got the clipper ship here. You've got these really cool Art Deco looking clouds, although I would assume that this was probably made in the 1950s. You have this really cool little pirate traveler person. You've got your compass there. And then you've got a big pirate on the side. And look at that. He has a really fantastic little parrot on his shoulder. And then you've got all of the folks in the boat there, a tree. And there's just some great graphics going around the outside. There's the house. Again, so it rotates in design. And it is just so cool. You've got shades of red, yellow, and light blue on this piece. And you even have a little pirate's treasure chest up at the top with gold coming out of it, which I think is really cool. Now, inside this bottle, someone has put a ladder inside. Now, I do not know if this is original. I don't think it is because this at one point held liquor, but this actually has a little ladder. So just like those bottles that people make ships in, someone, I believe, has made a tiny little ladder inside. So if you wanted to, you could continue the theme and have pirates or something else climbing up out of the bottle on the ladder if you can figure out how to, use the long tweezers and build stuff inside the bottle. Otherwise, it's just a really cool display piece, and you probably could get the ladder out by reaching something down in there and pulling it apart if you didn't like the ladder. However, I just think this is so cool. The top of the bottle does say, for use of this bottle, federal law prohibits sale, which is very common for some of these decanters to have that around the outside. So basically, you can't refill this with liquor and sell it again, is the purpose of that little mark there. But this is just such a cool decanter with some great graphics, probably from the 1950s. It is about 10 inches high and would be great for a vignette display or anything that you want to do with it, and just really unique. So this vintage Owens, Illinois Pirate decanter can be yours for $12 by giving me number 26. $12, number 26 for the Pirate decanter with great graphics.
Oh, that is so cool. I love that.
I love that too. And I love the clouds, like the way they've done the clouds, because it's kind of Art Deco looking to me. And I just think that's fantastic. Now, my next item is continuing with the mid-century theme. And I do have some really fantastic amber glow candles for you from the probably 1950s, 1960s. They're in the box. Now, the box is not in the best of shape. There is some writing on the box, but you can see the words amber glow there, everlasting candles with lighter fluid. So here's the lid of the box. It's got the plastic. And then the box does have some wear, but you're not really displaying the box. It's all about the candles on the inside. And these candles are in wonderful condition. So they are a plastic candle. They've still got their little rubber grippers here so that you can stick them in candlesticks. And they have their wicks. So if you pull this little rubber piece off, they both have their wicks. They've never been burned. And then you unscrew this piece, and you can fill this little part here with lighter fluid. And then there are the wicks. Now, I would not recommend using these. Pam does use them. Pam, who's in the chat, Pamela Blanchard, says she has these and they burn extremely well and she uses them. I'm just saying, as a cautionary thing, I wouldn't, because I don't know how to use the lighter fluid candles safely. But if you want to know how to use them, I'm sure Pam would teach you. But these are more of a fun little display piece, in my opinion. They're just great. So you do have them working if you want to use them, although I would use them with caution because anything with lighter fluid seems a little dangerous to me. But their instructions are on the back, and you've got the wicks. Both are in wonderful condition. They are white with the gold, and then the red little stoppers on the top both have their wicks. And they are just a fantastic set that's really fun. So these amber glow candles can be yours for $20 by giving me number 39. $20, number 39 for the amber glow candles with the original box.
Great item and great price. Somebody have did you have an item that was number 30?
think so. Let me see what was number I had. Okay, yes. No, I don't have a number 30.
Oh, maybe she meant 39. Maybe she was going for those candles.
Okay, 39. Okay, Lena Ray, they are yours. I got you down. Pug hugs to you, Lena. They'll be coming your way. Thank you so much.
Okay, so that was 2, right?
That was my 2, yes.
Clearly, I can't count tonight.
That's okay.
Okay, let me grab my 2. All right. So my first item that I would like to share with you all, let me take the tag off first so nobody can cheat. So I have a chicken planter. And he looks kind of dazed and confused. He's like, he wasn't exactly expecting what came out of the egg.
Chicken in the headlights?
Or chicken in the headlights, yeah. This is a Royal, hand-painted Royal Japan. I wish it would focus, but I promise y'all it is there. It says hand-painted Royal Japan. There is one minor flaw here, and it's on the paint, and that was a manufacturer error. Where there's paint missing, right where that little circle is. No cracks or chips. There is crazing. You expect that with older pieces. This would be great in your kitchen. Heck, you could put pens or something in here. Planters have so many good uses other than just for plants. And I should probably measure that so people know. So let's see, from the comb on the chicken's head to the base, it's about 5 inches tall. And let's see, the width of it is about just a little over, or just about 5.5 inches tall or wide. So which came first, the chicken or the chicken planter? Hard to tell. And if anyone is interested in this awesome chicken planter, it's $14 and it's number 1. $14, number 1 for the awesome chicken planter with that really startled look on his face. So $14, number 1 on that one. Up, and they want your info, your email.
I can put that in the chat.
Okay. All right, my next item is a piece of luster. And I think I got this at a thrift shop a while ago. It looks like this. It's got different colors, flowers on the edges around it. I think this is maybe made to hold a pot. Like I would put like those plastic pots that the plants come in when you buy them at like Lowe's or something like that. I think that's what this is probably for. Really nice colors, great for springtime. And it is marked on the bottom, Japan. So it's probably from the 30s or 40s, I would guess. And there's a bird in the center. And my camera just doesn't want to focus today. But it's there, I promise. And if anybody happens to be interested in this, I probably should do some measurements, shouldn't I? So we've got just about 4.5 inches long and just about 5 inches. I think it's like 4 and 5. If anybody is interested in that, it is $12, number 4. $12, number 4 for that. I got this for a really good price, so I can pass it on for a really good price.
I love the colors in that lusterware.
Oh, yeah. That's what initially attracted me to it, were those different colors.
Beautiful. Really bright and springy and happy.
Yes. Something we all need right now.
Absolutely. So I had to step off screen there. My punk Louie had gotten into something, so I had to make sure she didn't swallow it.
All right, so I'm gonna let Mystic Mom.
And thank you, Vinny's mom, Mystic Mom, for keeping us all straight in the chat. You are amazing.
So I'm putting stuff that didn't sell in there. Was that 2? Yeah, that was 2.
So my next couple of items are really fun. I've curated a lot of advertising, and since I'm on Vinny's sale, I have to have advertising. We both love our vintage advertising, and I really had so much fun going to Eco Relics and picking through that amazing advertising lot that came from that couple that collected for over 50 years. Their house was packed to the brim with advertising, and they really had some amazing things. So I curated a little lot from their collection, and this one particular item I saw and I thought, all right, this has to come to Vinny's sale because Vinny keeps us all laughing in the chat. So it's a little cheeky homage to Vinny. And so this lot will come with 4 advertising tins. But the first 10 that made me think of Vinny, and I just thought it was great, is this amazing tank ball toilet
for
tin.
Toilets.
Yes, I knew, Vinny. I knew, Vinny, this had to come to you. It has some really incredible graphics on it. So it has a cardboard base, and it still has its paper label, which is just amazing. It's got a cherry yellow lid, and it's just got some great graphics on it. So it says, "Stop leaky toilet, sure guide tank ball." And look at that image of, I love those old graphics with the different hardware images on the bottom. It's just really amazing. This is manufactured in the USA by the Franklin Metal and Rubber Company. Now, this does not have a zip code, so we do know that it is before 1963 because they normally would have put the full address on there with zip code, and this does not have a zip code, so I would guess that this is before 1963. 5-digit zip codes did come out in 1963. We had 2-digit zip codes for large cities, so think like New York and LA in 1948. So this is in that time frame between 1948 and 1963, but probably leaning more into the late 50s, 60s. We got that tin in the lot with the cherry yellow lid, a little fun homage to Vinny. We have an amazing Kodak film tin, and I did put it's so funny, I put a little sticker on here to include it in the lot, and I forgot to take the sticker off, so let me grab the sticker off of this tin. I will get that off after the sale, and it has a little diamond in it from a brooch that I was also trying to save. So this tin has many things going on with it, but you got the high contrast, safety positive film Kodak tin with the great graphics on it. Now this tin has a paper label, and then it is metal on the outside. And when you open it up, it's very clean on the inside for an old tin. So you can put all kinds of things in this. This makes a great riser and a vignette or display, particularly if you want to stack multiple tins on top of each other. I like to do that. So this is a great advertising piece. And it's got the little Kodak logo on the front. So you'll get that tin. Now you're also going to get this tin in the lot, which is a never dull tin. This is for wadding polish. So this is a polished tin, and it would have had a cloth inside, and then you can polish all of your fun items. And this really has some incredible graphics on it. Check out the people in the hat and the coats. So they're polishing doors. You've got a lady doing the dishes with her 1950s apron on. And check out the starburst curtains. Aren't those amazing? And then you've got a guy polishing his bugle. It looks like a bugle on his belt, so he's probably in the Army or Air Force. And then you've got a guy on a boat. So there's just some amazing graphics. Now, with all of these rusty tins, there's always a little bit of that rusty crusty that we like, but the graphics do display very well on each one of these tins. You've got the Never Dull, the new Wonder Polish for all metals on the top. And then it opens up, and for an old tin, it is fairly clean on the inside. And this is a red and blue color, so this is great for your 4th of July displays if you want to do that, or really all year around. And it's got the cool graphics going around the outside of the lid. Money saving, time saving, and labor saving. Never dull, and it's got the instructions on the back, probably from the 1950s. Just fabulous. And I love the graphics on this. And then you're getting one more tin in this industrial curated tin lot, and it is this all-state tube repair. So it's got the really cool graphic of the United States on the top. And this is a tube repair kit for rubber and tires and that kind of thing. And it does not have the tire repair kit on the inside anymore. In fact, I can't get the lid off of this tin, but this is just a great piece for display because of the graphics on it. And it's got the same metal piece on the top that you would use for the tire repair. So it's a little more textured here. But I just love the blue and orange color of this. So you're getting a great variety of colors and graphics and designs in this curated industrial lot. I just love these tins so much, and they seem to be perfect for any sale. So you're going to get this instant collection of industrial tins for only $20. So $20, number 45 for 4 tins, and each one of these would go for a lot more by themselves, but you're getting them all together in a great little bargain lot with some cool graphics. So that's for these tins.
$5 a piece, folks. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. And there's some great graphics on that.
So I'm curious as to what made you think of me with those. Let me guess. The toilet thingy, because I have a toilet sense of humor. I think potty humor is hilarious. The plain tin, because I'm very plain.
No,
I'm never dull.
That's right. You're never dull. You're always keeping us laughing and interesting. But we both love our advertising, so I just thought that was a great lot.
I was just trying to think of some punny things to say with those tins.
Well, what about the Kodak tin? What do you think of that?
Very plain and simple.
All right. So Betty, thank you. I see you for that. I will get you written down. You are going to love that advertising lot. It's got some great graphics and things in it. And just something that Vinny and I both love. You just can't beat those old graphics. They don't make things like they do anymore. All right. So Betty, I've got you for that. Now, my next item is also kind of in honor of Vinny, but I do love my Starburst as well. So I found this Lustoware tissue box holder with the Starburst from the 1950s or 60s. And I just thought this was such a cool piece. So this would have gone in a bathroom. It would have held those long style tissue boxes. It's funny, my grandma always said those long ones are just better. I don't know why she liked them so much. She always picked those out over the little square cube ones, and probably because these are nice. You can set them on the back of your toilet or on your counter against a wall, and they lay flat, so they're really nice and they're easy to use for your tissues. So this is a great piece to use for your tissues, and it's just a cool piece if you love mid-century modern. This is made by the Lustoware company. They made a lot of kitchen canisters and different things for your home. So there's the mark there. It does have the rubber bottom. So this does come off like this, and you load your tissues in, and then you can set it back down in the rubber, and it does lock in really nicely. So the rubber is in great condition. And then you've got the front. Now, this is a plastic body with the cool little Starburst, very mid-century. I love the shape of the way the tissues come out here. I just think that is super cool. Now, if you look, there is a little bit of wear to the Starburst on the front. They do have gold on them, but the gold has worn off over time just due to age. And this is something that if the buyer would like to fix this, it would be very easy to get a gold Sharpie or some gold paint and just go back over those and touch that up. But I don't like to do that because I like to keep things original, and I leave those kind of decisions up to my buyer. So this is a fabulous tissue box. I will measure it, although this does hold a standard box of tissues. So this is 12 inches by 7 inches by 3 inches high. And it's just a fabulous little piece. So this Lustoware Starburst tissue holder can be yours for only $15. $15, number 28, and it is in really good condition for its age. Just fabulous. Great mid-century piece.
Oh, I love that.
I know, Vinny.
Very mid-century.
I don't know what it is about a Starburst. I love Starburst. I think it reminds me of my grandparents because they had a Starburst doorbell. And when we go visit them, we'd come in the garage and that Starburst doorbell would be there. In fact, when they moved, I cut it out of the wall and took it with me because it brought back so many happy memories. That's probably why I love Starburst so much. And
I love that for mid-century.
So, Kibi, thank you so much. I will write you down for that. You're getting that Starburst tissue holder, and you're going to love it.
And that was 2, right?
That was my 2. Yes, Vinny.
Okay. All right. So I have something for that both Katie and I love, and it's a Coke tray.
Oh, yay.
So we have this one. I think this would be great for spring, summer, and fall.
Oh, I love that.
So this one, I think, dates, because it has the fishtail logo, that was from, what, 58 to 65, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken?
Yeah, I would assume probably 60s for that.
Yep. So this has got a really great graphic of a wagon with some Coca-Cola and some food, great picnic basket. Now, it's not perfect. It does have some scratches and such all over it because this is over 60 years old. Heck, I'm almost 27 and I have scratches on me. Oop,
Man, that is in great shape, though, Vinny, for its age.
Oh, yeah, it really is. And so this is what the back looks like. It's got a brown back, like almost a chocolatey brown back to it. Like I said, this would be great in spring decor because of the picnic basket, or heck, even summer and fall too. And let me measure it for you all. And it's a nice heavy duty tray. Like it's not like one of those like really light, cheap, flimsy metals.
No, and as you can see, someone was commenting about my wall art behind me. I have all the trays behind me. Vinny and I both love them. And you can see mine have a lot of rust on them. You usually don't find them in this good condition. So this is a really great piece, folks.
So this one is 13 and 13 inches wide and about 10 inches tall. And if anybody is interested in this amazing tray here, or you want to start collecting yourself, it's $16 and it's number 9. $16, number 9, for the 1958 to 1965 Coca-Cola serving tray. And that is not showing up on camera at all. There we go.
It's always hard to get StreamYard to cooperate.
Or it just could be the glare on the tray.
That is just a great piece, Vinny. Wonderful starter piece, too, for anyone wanting to start Coca-Cola collecting.
And I see, I was about to say Karen, Janet. Karen was her mother. Janet is the daughter. So thank you. I see, I was just about to do it again. Janet.
It's easy to do. People have so many different names, and it's easy to get everybody mixed up.
Oh, yes. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's so nice, Janet. I don't have that one. Thank you.
Will do. Thank you so much. All right. So hi, Thrifter Not Hoarder. I'm sorry if I'm not saying hi to everyone in the chat. I'm trying my hardest to say hi while Katie is selling. All right, so my next item is something that would be great for springtime, and I hope they don't go flying on me when I don't think they will. I have a children's tea set with flowers on them. Everything is there.
Darling.
Present and accounted for. Let me get a close-up of the teapot because that really shows you the detail of the flower. I am 20. I'll be 27 in about a month, Virginia. Yep. I actually got this when I was out thrifting with Tammy, Dave, Dee, and Scott at one of the Goodwills that I visited.
Oh, fun.
So let me show you all the bottom. It does say Japan on the bottom. And I think it says it on pretty much each one of the pieces, I think. It says it on the bottom of the saucer. And I think it says it on the bottom of no, that's a dinner plate. What am I doing? This is a saucer. Yeah, this is a saucer, just a little plate.
Oh, those are just so cute and miniature.
I know, and they even have lids. I don't know if anybody will be able to see that, but there are lids for the teapot and for the creamer that's in here. They're on the top. See? So they went all out when they made this set. And even the box has really great graphics on it, too. Very springy, very shabby chic. Just a fun little set. And there are no cracks, chips, or repairs on any of this stuff. It is basically just like it came off the assembly line. And what did I do with the price? Oh, fell right into my one piece. Okay. So for the really adorable China set, I'm asking $14, number 25. $14, number 25 for the adorable floral children's tea set.
Oh, that is just so cute, Penny. What a great item. And it's still in its box with all of its little pieces. You just don't find this kind of stuff altogether anymore, especially if it's a child set, because children are a little bit rough with their things.
I don't think this child was if they played with it.
No.
So it looks like I'm seeing. Okay, I see that both on phone and on the.
Yeah, I see that too, Vinny.
All righty. Well, thank you very much, Kathy. I appreciate it. All right, and that was my 2. Let me get Katie back on the screen here. What did I just?
Oh, okay. You did.
No, I went full screen by accident.
So the next item that I have for you all is going to be an offer up. And this beautiful pink milk glass candy dish is going to start at $20. So I've got that kicking off in the chat for you. And this is just that's okay, Benny. So this is a really beautiful blush pink color Jeanette glass candy dish. This was made in the 1950s, and this is the acorn and leaf pattern. It has some wonderful detail on it with the acorns. This is a pressed glass piece, and it is in absolutely perfect condition. What I love about it is it's got its square lid with all of that beautiful leaf and acorn design. These could be hollyberry leaves or any leaf you want them to be with the acorn. It has a square lid on the top, which is just beautiful. And then you've got the square pedestal base, which is just absolutely fantastic. And guys, I really do believe pink milk glass is making a big comeback. You can kind of see its color here. It's looking a little bit more white. If I put it up next to the pink bathtub, maybe you can kind of see the pink color a little bit better there. Yeah, it's showing up a tad bit. But when you get it, it will be a really nice, lovely, soft blush pink color. I just love the square design to this, and it is so nice that Jeanette Glass made this piece. I love Jeanette Glass. This measures to be about 5 inches to the very top here, probably more like 5.5 with the finial lid here on the top. And it is just beautiful. There are no chips or issues to the lid, which often happens with these guys. So I was really pleased to find this in such good condition. And it is just a lovely, lovely candy dish with some great coloring to it. Really beautiful. And this is great if you love your mid-century modern things. It's great if you have a kind of farmhouse kitchen, or if you love doing things kind of in that shabby chic French vibe, because this fits in so many different styles. The nice thing too is this doesn't have to be a candy dish, guys. You can put soap in this. You can have this on your vanity. I really think it would be lovely if you had a tabletop filled with beautiful dresser scarves, and then you had this sitting, and maybe some of your makeup brushes or perfumes or even brooches, guys. You can use a candy dish to store your brooches in. Whatever you want it to be, it is just fabulous. And it's got a covered lid there, and it's going to look lovely. So I see CLC at $20. I believe that's Connie Cable. So thank you so much, Connie. And we're going to start the countdown on this. We are going to go once. We are going to go twice, and we are going to say sold. And I will wait for that sold to go in the chat there and see who gets this beautiful piece. It is just fantastic. Okay. Thank you, Vinny, for putting in the solds. I'll let you put in the starts too, if you don't mind. That's definitely a lot helpful.
No problem. I always forget. Trust me, when you say you'll do it for me and then I do it, I'm just like, geez.
It's okay.
I'm telling you, it goes, and my brain is fried sometimes when I do these sales because I'm kind of like scatterbrained.
It happens because you're trying to do so much. So
Leanne's got a question for you.
Leanne, I do not have any brooches tonight, but stay tuned. I will be having a dedicated brooch sale very, very soon, and I've already found some fabulous pieces for that. All righty, CLC, thank you so much for picking up that beautiful Jeanette candy dish. I'm going to write your name down quickly here, so I've got you. Thank you. All right. Now, my next item is just a fun little set of salt and pepper shakers, and these are manufactured by Lefton, and they are little owls. So you've got an adorable little pair
Oh,
of owl salt and pepper shakers. They've got the Lefton sticker on the bottom. Now, these are Lefton trademark exclusive Japan. You can go online and look up the different stickers Lefton did and date these. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, this sticker dates into the 60s. These are just so, so adorable. You've got this little guy here that's got flowers on the top. Now, I don't think this flower is broken. I just believe that he has a shorter petal than this guy, because if you look at this other fella, his petals are a little bit different on each of the flowers. So I don't believe that's damage. From what I can tell, it seems pretty smooth. He's got adorable detailing around his eyes. They've really done some nice job putting in some dimensionality and texture to him. And he is just so cute. Now, this guy has his wings tucked back and he's sitting on a little log. He has his Lefton sticker and he's got his stopper there. This is a rubber stopper. These probably would have been cork at one time, but I'm sure they've been replaced with the rubber stoppers. You got nice new stoppers. And then this guy is the same, but he's got different flowers on the top of his head, and he's got the rubber stopper on the bottom. And you can tell they've got their maker's mark there. So this one does have the Lefton sticker, but they both have that mold design or mold number. So they are both Lefton, and they definitely obviously go together. This one, though, does not have his wings tucked back. He's got one of his wings tucked back and the other wing is out, and he's got some really cool striping to him. So just a fun little pair of owl salt and pepper shakers. They do measure exactly 3.5 inches tall. They both have 2 holes at the top, which I found. Oh, wait a minute. This guy has 3. So this one would be your pepper, and this one would be your salt, or pepper and salt. I can't remember. I always have trouble with the number of holes. I think if you have, Vinny, do you remember, is it less holes you have for salt? And then
yeah.
yeah, less holes for salt, because you don't want to dump a bunch of salt on your food. Pepper's a little bit easier to do with that. So anyway, you've got these adorable little set here. And the Lefton Owl Salt and Pepper Shakers can be yours for $12 by giving me number 34. $12, number 34, for these adorable little owl fellas. And they just cannot wait to come home and be part of your collection. And they're both sitting on a really great little log there. So that is my 2, Vinny.
Okay, so I have one flat price good and one offer up. So I'm going to do the flat price good first. So this, I think, definitely appeals to the boho lovers, and it is springtime. I have a bunny planter made by Relpo. Let me take the tag off so I can show you guys the Relpo mark. There it is. It says Relpo 1906, and it has a gold sticker on it. And it says made in Japan. There is one minor flaw on him, and it's just a little bit of a paint chippy on his foot or her foot, but it's turned to the back, so you're not even going to see it. Again, the contrast of the red or the pink with the tan brown color really makes it great for a bohemian Easter or whatever you prefer it to be. Again, from that minor chip, this is in perfect condition, no cracks. And I should probably measure it for you folks. So it is just about 5.5 inches long and about 3 inches tall. Well, from here down. I should probably measure from the tip of the ear to the base. So it's about 6 inches. So this adorable bunny planter can be yours for $14, and it's number 15. $14, number 15, for the adorable bohemian bunny planter. Great for spring and Easter, folks.
And yes, I think that's your little bun there and a planter, Vinny.
Yes, it is. All right, so I'm seeing 2 different things. I just want to make sure I see the right thing. I'll let Mom call it.
Thank you, Betty, for sending your information. I appreciate you typing my email in or putting that into the chat. Thank you so much.
So Ma, I'll let you call that. All right, so Yippee-I-O-A gets number 15. Thank you.
Yay! I
All right,
love
so
that name.
So I'm going to go ahead and put my starting offer. I have another piece in honor of Katie tonight. So it is going to start at $12. I have a piece of Fostoria heirloom glass.
Oh,
Pink.
that's beautiful. Look at
It
that
looks like
color.
a flower. I even took the courtesy of cleaning it last night. I just took it under some soap and water. It's pink heirloom, and it sits flat like this. Look at that. Think of how cool this would be with jelly beans, or you could put your brooches in here on your dresser.
Oh, yes, a brooch display. Fabulous.
And there are no cracks or chips to this piece. It is insanely nice. When I was out in Winchester, I actually saw one in blue, and I thought that one was really nice, but I couldn't afford it. So I was happy to find this piece for really inexpensive to be able to sell to you guys. So again, it looks like a flower. You could lay it flat, put jelly beans in here.
Ooh, yeah, jelly beans or even your deviled eggs for Easter on that would be lovely.
Oh, I love me some deviled eggs.
I do
Jeanette
too.
Nance wouldn't put anything in it. No, I don't blame you for that one.
It would be pretty too by itself in a plate stand or mounted on the wall. It is gorgeous. I believe heirloom was made in the 50s.
It's a nice piece, folks. Look at that.
I see Deb Sherman at 14.
I'm getting all my fingerprints on here, folks, so I apologize for that. I don't want to drop it.
Well, hey guys, that's a bonus. You get fingerprints free. Isn't that a great deal?
You get my DNA for free. This is an insanely nice piece, folks. And again, think of it on a table, like on your dining room for your Easter display and whatnot. Just sitting in the center and two candlesticks on either side.
Oh, yeah, and you could put some of that Easter grass around it if you wanted to and set it on top and put little Easter eggs on it. I mean, a million things you can do with this vintage glass, but Fostoria made such nice glass.
They really did.
I see Deb Sherman at 18.
All right, hide the current comment. Such a great piece. I was stoked to find it. I honestly just liked it because I thought it was really different looking.
And I've never seen heirloom here, so that was a true find, Vinny.
Oh, I should probably give some measurements,
piece.
shouldn't I?
I love that it's kind of opalescent. That just makes that heirloom so beautiful.
Oh, absolutely. So it's about 9 inches. I think it's 9 inches all around. 9 inches wide and 9 inches tall or 9 inches long. Oh, no. That's from petal to petal. About 8.5, 9 inches, kind of a thing. So it looks like we got Miss Janet coming in at 22. Folks, this is a great piece. I've never had a piece of this before, and it's perfect for the springtime.
And it almost does look like a flower.
Spring and summer, great piece of glass to use for that.
And honestly, you could use it all year round and bring some cheer into your dreary winter days if you want to, too.
See, I envision lots of jelly beans in here.
Yeah, I love my jelly beans. Did you know, Vinny, that they actually make the weird flavors at night because they smell so bad that they don't want the people that's touring the Jelly Belly factory to smell that during the day? So all their like bad flavors or joke flavors like vomit and dirt and grass and whatever, they're all made at night because apparently they smell really badly.
I did not know that, but I have actually been to a Jelly Belly factory before, and they let you taste anything in the store. Granted, this was before COVID, but I don't know what their regulations are now. Well, Ma's like, I guess I don't need to ask why you didn't show me that.
Does your mom like the glassware?
I guess she does. I guess I'm guilty as charged. Well, say hi to your little brother for me.
Yes, hi, little brother, and I'm glad you like my hat.
You know, I did that. Oh, I wish we had filmed this years ago, but my dad got a kick out of my brother and I doing that. What is that called? Bean Boozled?
Yes.
When it was all the rage, and we were tasting them, and my brother got sweaty socks, or he got like spoiled milk or something. He put it
Ew.
in his mouth, chewed it, and he went.
That would have been
So
good to get on camera.
I wish I would have gotten it on camera, but no, we didn't. But it was really funny. But I
My
do remember,
mom,
I think I gagged a little bit from the smell and the taste of some of those.
when I was little, my mom took us to Disney, and they used to have World of Coca-Cola, which now I think is World of Beer. But you could go into this giant igloo-shaped building, and it was cold, and you could get Coke from all around the world, and they had little dispensers and everything. And I thought it would be so cool if I sampled every single Coke they had, which I think was like over 100 different types of Coca-Cola. And my mom was like,
Wow.
"Oh no, if you do that, you're going to get sick." So she wouldn't let me do it. And I really wanted to as a little kid, because when you're little, all that stuff just sounds really fun. And then later you learn, like, oh, that's probably not so great.
Yep. All right, folks, we have Kathy D's at $24. If I don't have any more offers, I'm going to go ahead and start counting it down. So Kathy's at 24, so 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Wait for it to come up on StreamYard because I put it in my phone. Ah, Deb, you just missed it. Right underneath the sold.
Sorry, Deb.
So, Kathy, this is yours for $24. Thank you so much. And now back to Katie.
All right, that was a great item, Vinny, and thanks for including things that reminded you of me. My next item is a fun little Made in Japan piece, and this is a set of chained puppies. Now, I just think that this is adorable. I don't know what kind of dogs these are. They could be boxers. They could be really anything you want them to be, although they have sort of that boxer look and the short tail. And this is a dish. Now, I don't think that this is a cigarette holder, even though these are scalloped. It kind of looks like they're sitting on a seashell or an oyster shell. And they do have the scallops, but there's not an indent for a cigarette. So I really think that this is just a beautiful and adorable, kitschy little trinket dish. So you can put anything you want inside of it. You could actually probably put soap too if you wanted to. You've got the dad dog or the mom dog, and then all of the little puppies going around on the outside. And there is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 puppies. And the nice thing about it is they are not missing their chain. Oh, boxers. Thanks, Jeanette Nance. That's helpful. They are not missing any of the chain to the animals. And unlike other chained animals that usually are missing the dad or the mom or a couple of the animals, these are all together, so they're not going to get lost, which is really nice. Now, there is some oxidation on the chain, as you can see here, and I did my best to clean that off. This does have a felt bottom, so I didn't want to run this under water and run the felt, so I did a little scraping with a toothbrush and clean that up best I could, but I'll leave that up to the buyer if you want to remove the felt and then use a product to clean the chain, which would be very easily cleaned. So this is a beautiful color. It's got kind of a two-tone glaze with some great texture to that oyster shell or whatever you want this to be that they're sitting on. So it's kind of 2 shades of brown, and they're just adorable little guys. So this set of chained puppies measures about 8 inches wide, and that boxer does sit up about 5 inches. So from here to here is about 5 inches. Just a really adorable mid-century kitschy, great little piece of the chained animals. And I love the boxers. I think they're so cute. And you gotta love those dog things. So this chained doggy dish could be yours for only $25. $25 by giving me number 29 for for this fabulous little piece. Just adorable. Gotta love those little doggies there. And again, if you don't have boxers at home, you could remake them to be any other type of animal you want them to be. They're just adorable. And my next item up for tonight is another wonderful piece of advertising from that couple. And this is a 1960s Flash hand cleaner tin. And I absolutely love the Starburst graphics on these. This was manufactured in the 1960s, thereabout. It is waterless hand cleaner. There are several versions of this tin, but this one is my favorite because it has the Starburst on it. It's got all of your instructions on the back, and there is no issues to the front of the tin. This really is in absolutely amazing condition. The back has a little bit more wear, and it does open up, and it is fairly clean on the inside for a tin that had hand cleaner in it at one point. So the nice thing about this is it is metal. So if you want to magnetize anything to this on the inside, you could do that. And it is a great little piece of advertising. I have my great-grandmother's antique potato masher, and what I like to do is I've turned a piece of uranium glass upside down, stuck the potato masher on top, and then where that potato masher sits, I have a tin similar to this sitting inside of it. So these are really fantastic anywhere you want to display them, but they work great on old kitchen tools. And it's a nice little industrial tin with some good mid-century graphics. So this Flash hand cleaner can be yours for $9. $9 by giving me number 38, and it's got some great red, black, and white colors on it.
Now that would be cool for Halloween. For
yes, sure. Halloween, this would be great. Any time of the year, but Halloween I think would be really awesome for that. All right.
That was 2, right?
Yes.
It looks like we got D in the house. Hi,
awesome,
D.
I've got a head base coming up, D, for you.
Uh-oh, D's gonna be in trouble. All right, so I have another set of salt and pepper shakers. These ones are rather large, but I love the look of them. They're beehives, and they got flowers.
Those are great.
Oh, and they're backwards. So let me hold
Thank
pepper
you,
here, and let me hide salt and pepper here. So they do have crazing and such. They're marked Japan on the bottom. You won't have to replace salt or pepper for a long time if you have these. They definitely give me like a farmhouse, kind of like shabby chic vibe because of the font of the lettering, the deco-ness of that, and then you got the flowers in the back. No cracks or chips. Just expect crazing because they are older. Again, marked made in Japan. If you happen to be interested in these awesome pieces, they are $10 and they're number 8. $10, number 8 for the giant beehive salt and pepper shakers. Again, $10, number 8 for those. Did I cover the salt? No, I didn't. I just wasn't holding them the right way. All right, so I'm going to make sure that we see the right thing. I'll let Mom call that. But they are clean. Stay put and don't move. All right, so it looks like we got Miss Debbie Spilker for that one. Thank you, Deb.
I love the beehive shape.
Oh, I do too. So my next item is this floral trinket box. Now, I do want to mention to you all that, because I didn't see it until after I'd sold it, there is a small little chip on the flower right here that like I said, I did not see when I originally sold it. So the buyer who claimed it did back out of it. So I'm reselling it today. Oh, Mom, don't worry about it. It happens.
Oh, it's okay. All those things are hard on your phone.
Technology is great when it actually works.
Exactly.
But yes, there's a chip right there. But from a distance, you wouldn't even see it, or at least I don't think you would. Hardly noticeable, at least to me anyway. And I think that was the only place with damage on the top here. Now, the actual piece itself is perfectly fine. No cracks or chips on that. You could put candy in here, loose change, so many things you can do on your table. And this awesome piece can be yours for $8, and it's number 3. $8, number 3 for the floral trinket box.
I love that, Benny. It's so pretty and elegant. Gotta love the little feet, too.
Of course, we're going to show Carrie's comment. That's not wrong. All right. And it looks like Miss Debbie Spilker takes that. Thank you, Deb. All right. And now to Katie.
All right. So up next, I have a swung vase for you. And this is a fabulous Fenton swung vase. It is in the cabbage rose pattern. And now this would have had a Fenton sticker on it at one point. It does not have the Fenton molded mark. So this is before 1970. Now, the only issue with this beautiful vase here that I didn't notice when I bought it, and I noticed, of course, once I got it into good light, is I do believe someone has put a little bit of glue here. There's 2 spots here that I don't believe they're chips. They are a little bit rougher, but it does appear to be like a little glue spot or something. But you can just turn that around and you won't notice it. It's very, very small, and it kind of blends in with some of the roses. But I do want to point that out to you there. This has the beautiful rose design on the bottom. Now, this is a vase that measures 11 inches tall. And this is a great size to vary heights if you have a collection of swung vases. It has the beautiful flower petal base on the bottom. Now, this color is sort of a pinkish purple, a little bit more pink tinted, but depending on what light you have it in, it does appear to be a little purple. This color seems to be slightly harder to find in the cabbage rose. You see the blue ones more commonly than this one, so it is a fun color, and I was really glad to get this. So this swung vase here can be yours with no other issues other than that one little glue spot that I mentioned. The rest of it is in absolutely perfect condition. And this Fenton cabbage rose swung vase can be yours for $25 by giving me number 40. $25, number 40 for the Fenton cabbage rose swung vase in that beautiful kind of pinkish purple color.
What a great price.
What a wonderful price. I thought so too. I really was pleased to get this. Okay, I see Angela. So congratulations, Angela. I knew you were excited about this piece here. So yay. Angela, you're picking that up. I'll write your name down. And my next item is going to be an offer up, and it is going to be a head vase. So we will have Vinny, if he's available, to put that in the chat starting at 15, and I will get that going for you.
Why is my phone not spelling start?
I've had that issue before, Vinny. So my next item is a miniature head vase, and it is just so wonderful. This has got all of the details to it that you would expect with a head vase, and it's fun that they're actually still there. So you've got the earrings and the necklace. This is manufactured by Our Own. Now, I did have trouble reading the sticker, and Angela, actually, who's in the chat now, helped me figure this out. I looked at my head vase, and I couldn't find it, and I only saw one selling online in the past, like 8 years. So I could not find any other with the sticker. So it's Our Own, import Japan. That's what the bottom says. And it is a lady head vase with this really beautiful kind of light blue color, almost like a beachy blue, a greeny blue. And then she's got all of her pearls, her earrings, her red lipstick is in great shape. She does have a tiny bit of wear to the edge of her nose, but all of her eyelashes are in wonderful condition. Her eyebrows are great. All the painting to her is really lovely. All the gold is around the outside. Now, this is a miniature head vase, so this is not one of the larger ones, but I like that because you don't often see these. This is 3 1/4 inches tall. Now, someone has put flowers in her head. I don't believe that this would have come originally with the flowers because you can see the floral foam there. This can be easily removed. If you don't like the flowers, you can totally take that out. But I just think she is wonderful. And I think the colors of the flowers and the green petals do really match well with her design there on her shirt and her hat. She's got all of her gold too around the top. So she's got the sponged gold detailing, and all of that is in really, really good condition. She just is so fun, and I was really excited to find her. She's got a wonderful design to her, and I love that mark on the bottom. I'm not sure. Dee, I think, was in the chat. I don't know if she's familiar with the R Import Japan. It's very scripty, so at first I thought it said gum and gum, which I'm like, that can't be.
Mhm.
So this is just a great piece, and I love the miniature head vases because you don't have to have a giant space to display them. So they fit in really nicely. And if you have a head vase collection and you have larger head vases, this is nice to put in the front because it's smaller. And I just don't see the small ones here. So I was very excited to find her. So, all right, I see Deb Sherman at 15, and we are going to go ahead and start the countdown for this fabulous head vase. So we are going once, going twice, and we are going to sell the head vase. And I can't wait to see who gets her. She's just so fabulous. And again, I was really lucky to get it. Let's see. Okay, so Dee has not heard of that. That's interesting, Dee, because I didn't see it in my head vase book either. So I was really interested if you had heard of that before. I'd like to do more research on the company, but I couldn't find anything. All right, Deb Sherman, I see you for $15. Congratulations, Deb. That is a great pickup. You're going to love that piece. All right.
All right. What else do I want to share here? All right, so I guess the first item I will share with you all tonight is this really adorable, it's either a wall plaque or you can have it sitting upright on a table. It's a little boy, he's playing the accordion, and it looks like he's singing with a bird. He looks like a Hummel, but it is not. It is a Napco piece, probably the 1960s, judging by the Napco sticker on the back. Let me just take the price off before I share it with you all, so there's no cheating. So that is the Napco mark on the bottom. That's definitely a 1960s Napco mark to me, anyway. And like I said, you can either have it hang on the wall or you can have it sit flat on a table if you wish to do so. It's in good condition. Let me go ahead and measure it for you. So we've got just a little over 6.5 inches long, and then just about 6 3/4 inches wide. And there are no cracks or chips. Again, there is the hole where you can hang it on the wall if you wish to do so. And this amazing piece of Napco ware is $12, and it's number 7. $12, number 7 for the adorable Napco wall hanging / piece of table art. So $12.
I love the little squirrel.
You know what? Everyone said that the other day too. They thought that this was a squirrel. It's definitely a bird.
Oh, I see now. It's a bird. But yeah, it looks like a squirrel.
Yeah, from a distance, everyone said that. Definitely squirrel.
And he's playing the accordion. How fun.
So again, $12, number 7, if anybody is interested in that. And my next item is something that I think is really cute, and I was surprised to see them at the thrift, and that is why it was doing that, because they were not together. So I have, let me take the price off of them. I have some hippopotamus bookends, ceramic, made by Lefton.
Oh, look at
I
those
should have
guys.
known. Look at that. So I've actually had these with cats on them before, and I've sold those. And I've had way back at the beginning of like when everything reopened up from the lockdowns, I went to a thrift store and I found some poodle bookends and I sold those.
These are some happy hippos.
They are. But they're not hungry hippos. They're really cute. They are marked Lefton. They have the sticker on them. They say Korea, so they're probably later 70s, maybe even early 80s. But they are just the cutest things. No cracks or chips. We've got one that looks like it's pushing books over, and this one who looks like he is just Or maybe they're both pushing books at each other. That's probably what the intent was here. Again, no cracks or
They're so
chips.
cute.
I know, they're adorable. Let me give some measurements because they're both the same height. So they
House
are
hippos, yes.
about 4.5 inches tall. And if anybody happens to be interested in these awesome pieces, they are $15 for the set, number 10. $15, number 10 for the amazing hippopotamus bookends, Lefton bookends.
Those guys
I wish
just
I
want
could
to hold up your books. Oh my gosh, that's just fantastic, Vinny.
Let's see. Yep, I can't hold them. I'm afraid I'm going to drop them. And I see Shannon Swiley for those. Thank you, Shannon. By the way, that is my mom's name. So it's weird saying that with my mom in the chat. Okay, so it looks like those were my two. Yep. So Katie, we're back to you.
Fantastic, Vinny. Oh my gosh, those are so whimsical and adorable. They totally steal the night, in my opinion. All right, so my next item, I've got a fun piece of advertising for you. Now, I love my advertising. Vinny loves his advertising. I just love these little tins. There's something about them. When you walk by, their colorful graphics just make you happy and take you back to a different era. And this is just a fabulous little Bootmaster cream polished boot tin with a horse on the front. I fell in love with the horse graphic, and I think that this is so fun. So it says, for the discriminating man, you can use the Bootmaster Cream Boot Polish. It is a really unique tin, and that it has these little cutouts on the side. And what these would have been for is you would have taken a tool that usually is attached to the bottom and popped this lid off, and then you would have had the boot polish on the inside. Now, this is made by the Tom McMahon Company, and this does have a zip code. So I believe this tin is probably from the late 60s, early 70s, given the graphics and the zip code. And it is fantastic. So it's sort of a creamy brown color. It's not showing up very well on camera. And then you've got the cool black graphics. And I just love the images on this tin. Really fantastic. You've got the directions on the back. You got the cool Bootmaster on the side. And I love tins that do this, where they have the images on the side as well and the type font, because when you display this, you've got many options. So you can use this as a riser or a base for an assemblage, or you can turn it this way or display it on the back. Now, there's a little bit of the boot polish here on the tin that has come out. Other than that, this is in really fantastic condition. And used to get these shoes from that company. Oh, wow, that's fantastic, Sassy Squirrel. Well, maybe you need the Bootmaster tin to remind you of those fabulous shoes you used to buy. And this Bootmaster tin can be yours for only $8 by giving me number 35. $8 for the Bootmaster tin with the amazing horse graphic. That is so cool, Sassy Squirrel. I love when things like that happen and you've got fun memories of that. Oh, it does remind me of the novel covers. Yes, 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 of course. Oh, Betty Gilmore, I see you for that. Thank you, Betty. All right, I'm going to write your name down and then we'll move on to my next item. So, Betty, thank you so much for picking that up. You're going to love all these tins. Let's see. Now, I'm sorry, I might be saying your name wrong. I think it's Gallimore. I'm sorry if I've been pronouncing your name incorrectly. That is my fault. All right, so I got that 10. Now, my next set of items might appeal to some of the more kitschy loving folks in the chat. I do have a pair of Bailey's mugs. These are very fun. And we've got the boy and the girl. So the boy has, wrong one. Boy has the bow tie on the bottom with the cool little speckles and dots. I love that bow tie there. 2 shades of blue, and then look at his face. Oh my gosh, how adorable. And then you've got the inside. It says yum. Now, there is no condition issues at all with this cup. It is in really fantastic condition. A little bit of crazing, but I don't consider that really an issue. We all love our crazing, I think, here in this community. And then you've got the girl. So she's got a little bow on the side of her handle and pearls on the bottom, and she's got kind of like a lusterware bottom here. to the pearls and just those rosy cheeks. So fun. So you can actually have Irish coffee out of this if you'd like to. Put some Baileys in it and you'd have a wonderful treat. Or these are great in a display. And the nice thing is the faces are different. So you can display them kind of staggered like this with different heights in your kitchen or together. They are just fabulous. And I will measure these for you in case you need to know. These are about 3¼ inches high, but standard kind of mug size with the pedestal base. And these Bailey's mugs for the pair can be yours for $20 by giving me number 32. $20, number 32, for the pair of Bailey's Irish Cream mugs.
Those are great.
I thought they were so fun. I love a little bow tie. I just love that. All right. I see. Well, let's see. I'll wait for Mystic Mom to put that in. So let's see what that is in the chat because I don't want to announce it incorrectly. I think I know who I see, but StreamYard is a little funky sometimes. CLC, Connie Cable, congratulations. You're going to get that. And the milk glass. So you've got some fun pieces coming your way.
Okay. Oh. And those were 2, right?
Yes, that's my 2.
Clearly, I cannot pay attention tonight.
It is okay, Benny. No worries at all.
All right, so I have this fun little lot. These are like totally different from everything else I've been selling tonight. They're like these little figures. Oops, and they're falling out of the box. They are made by the Van Brody Company in Clinton, Massachusetts. It's different figures of people from around the world. So like right here, this is somebody from the West Indies, so probably like Jamaica or something like that, the Caribbean. We've got, this looks like it's from England. I think it's all supposed to be women of different cultures. I don't know when these were from, probably from the 1960s maybe. They're marked Van Brody Co. Inc. These would be so cool to craft with. They're made of a really like heavy plastic. This one is for Mexico. I'm not going to show all of them because that would just take too much time. But there are 24 of them, possibly some duplicates, and a lot of different ones.
Well, it'll be fun when you get it, whoever wins this lot, to be able to open them and go through them. So I like
Absolutely.
kind of that surprise element.
And this is Italy. This will be the last one that I share. I almost want to say these. Okay, so Sassy Squirrel says they came in cereal boxes.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting,
Well,
but that makes sense.
Total sense. Still better than the prizes they give kids nowadays. So yeah, I believe there are 24 pieces in here, all different ones. And I'm asking $10 for all of them. So if there are about 24, 25 pieces, that's about like 25 cents a piece. So $10 for all 24, number 21, or 24 cents a piece. Clearly, I can't do math. But you're getting all of them for $10, number 21. All for that price, and I think that's a really good deal.
That is a steal of a deal, folks, for all of those little pieces inside.
All right, it looks like we got Miss Deb Sherman. Thank you. I'm glad those have a good home.
Those are going to be fun to go through.
Absolutely. Do I have a little light in there? Yes, I do. My next item is a fairy lamp.
Ooh.
So it has a flower design on the front of it. I think this is probably a Westmoreland piece. I've never seen this one before. And funny enough, the antique mall that I got it at, they had it listed as a candy dish.
Don't you love that?
So here's what it looks like lit up. It's got a nice design of flowers all around the shade, as you can see. And like I said, I think this is Westmoreland. I think. It is a little dirty, but I mean, what vintage pieces aren't dirty anyway?
It adds to their charm.
It does. Okay, so I am going to start this piece. We're going to start it. We'll start it at $15. I'm going to go ahead and type that in the chat. This is a great piece for springtime. The paint on the flowers is in phenomenal condition. Fairy lamps are popular. I don't think I've seen this one pop up before, so this is definitely a different one. So I'm gonna, you know what I'll do? Since it is clear, frosted clear glass, I'm gonna make it multicolored. Like Dee had me do for the butterfly that I just sold, which was a brilliant idea. I had not thought about putting this kind of light underneath.
Oh, that is brilliant. Look at it change colors, folks.
No, let me turn my ring light off. It might show it better. That's a little better, right?
Oh, you can see that just shine. Oh my gosh, so cozy and fun.
So it looks like we have Miss Alice Freeman at $20. Folks, I had not seen one of these ones pop up at a live sale before. This is a different one for sure. The place where the flowers are, it's raised, almost like a picture frame. And it's on all three sides.
And I have never seen that one either with the flowers. I bet it's Westmoreland.
That's what I thought when I first saw it. So that's my best assumption, is that it is Westmoreland. Get up a little closer so you guys can see. Let me turn off.
It changes colors.
Should I keep it on multicolor? Or do you think I should turn that off?
I'd turn that off and let people just see the design for a minute. But I love that you can change the colors. Ooh, look at that shine, folks.
There we go. That's better.
Oh, that's showing up beautifully, Vinny.
That's why I love these little closet lights, because they make a fairy light literally shine brightly.
And I think they're much better than those little fairy lights that people get, because they're a little bit stronger and you don't have all the cords inside. Not to say that those are bad, but I like this one, and I've never seen someone use this closet light before. I like it.
Oh, yes. I love them. And like I said in other videos, folks, you can get them anywhere. They're very inexpensive. I got a 3-pack at Marshall's for $10.
Oh, that's a steal.
Oh, yeah. And I was like, I think I got the idea from Tammy, Vintage Uprising Texas, to do that.
I love how we can all learn from each other in the community and find different methods and ways that we do things that kind of help us in our own sales and things.
Folks, you can use this for spring and summer. This would be great for farmhouse. Heck, if you have a little bit of yellow incorporated in your shabby chic, this would be great for you too. Make sure I'm not lagging here. And it looks like Louie likes it too.
Yeah, Louie loves that fairy lamp. She's all excited about the vintage today.
Yes, she is. All right, so I'm not seeing any more offers. So we have Alice at $30. So I am going to ensue the 15-second countdown. So we have Alice at 30. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Now's the time to put your bid in, folks. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid ends. Alrighty, and it looks like Miss Alice Freeman gets it for $47. Thank you so much, Alice. I really appreciate that, and thank you to everybody else who put in their bids. Katie, it's back to you.
Fabulous. What a great item there, Vinny. Very unique. Nothing I'd seen before. Welcome to Jeannie Chicago Lady, Karina that popped in, and other folks that are joining us. I'm so glad you're here. And for the question in the chat, Louie is a little pug. Hopefully, maybe after we wrap up, I can show you Louie if she's willing to calm down a little bit. had to come on camera. So my next item is really fun. Now, I know it's not Thanksgiving, but I buy holiday stuff all year round because I like adding things to my holiday collections. And we don't often see a lot of vintage holiday here in Florida. So I was really excited to find these. I also thought it would be kind of a perfect time to ship these because it's not so hot outside, so they're not going to melt. So what I have up for you is a pair of Pilgrim girly candles, and actually you're going to get 3 in the lot. So we've got the Pilgrim boy, and he is in wonderful condition. His face is really nice, and he's got his wick and his feet. There are no chips or issues to him that I can see, and he is girly. Now he is missing his girly sticker on the bottom, but I do have his mate, and she is marked girly. So we've got him. Now these girly candles, the Pilgrim boy measures about 6 inches high. And then you have the Pilgrim girl, and you're actually going to get 2 of these. So this one does have its girly sticker. And girly is spelled Gurley out of Buffalo, New York. And I think it's great that these were sold for 35 cents because you're certainly not going to get anything for 35 cents now. But these are just fantastic. Now, this girl has the sticker, but she does have a little bit of wear to her face, but she still has her wick. And she's got the praying hands with the golden hair and the blue eyes. And then you've got this girl here, which is basically the same as the other girl, with a little bit less wear to her face, but she also has all of her detailing here and a wonderful wick at the top. Now, this does have the fun bow in the back, so I like the details that they've put in on the dresses, so you can see the folds in the fabric and the bow and her hair and her little bonnet. So these guys are just so cute. Now, the Pilgrim girl, she is about 5.5 inches tall. So, yeah, I think they're about the same size, roughly. Maybe a little taller for the boy because he's got that tall top hat on. But I just think they are so cute. So you're actually going to get all 3 of these. Now, I would not light these. I think these are more just for display for your Thanksgiving tables and vignettes. However, they are candles and you can light them, but I would just hate to see something figural like this get burned. But if you're curious about them, you could do that. So these girly candles can be yours. You're going to get all 3, and they're just going to be $10. $10, folks, for a lot of girly candles. Number 41. $10, number 41, for all 3 of the Pilgrim Thanksgiving girly candles.
Now those are a steal of a deal. Individually, that's $3.33 a piece, folks. What a deal.
I thought that was just a fun little lot, and I got them at a great price and wanted to pass that on to all of you. And I do see several people picking that up. And
I said the same thing, Town Heist.
Yeah, you don't find the girly candles very often, at least here. And Thanksgiving, really a fun find. So Thanksgiving's becoming harder and harder to find in the vintage holiday realm. And let's see. Yes, I see Leanne say, Leanne, I knew what you meant. It's easy to type in that wrong number. All right. So let's see. 41 goes to Leanne Say. So thank you so much, Leanne. And I've got my next item here. I'm sorry. I think you're Leanne C. A lot of people said save for a while, and I think it's C, so I'm sorry if I messed up your name. I didn't mean to, but I'm thrilled you're getting the girly candles. You're going to love that. Okay, so my next item, moving away from holiday, is a really special lot of curated, and I dropped my ruler, but I've got it here. We're all good. I have a really special curated lot of medical tins. Now, these are extra special because the vintage advertising lot that came into Eco Relics that I've been purchasing advertising out of came from a couple that has a house here. They have one in South Carolina. And I learned more about the gentleman. He was a pharmacist back in the 50s, and he actually ran a pharmacy out of his home. And he was telling me it's very common that people would run pharmacies out of their homes. And so he kept a lot of the medical tins and things that he sold in his pharmacy. And what's interesting about this lot that's come up for sale at Eco Relics is they've actually had to research a lot of the medical tins coming in because they have cocaine in them and you can't sell cocaine. So they've had to empty some of these out. Now, these ones have been cleared. They don't have any problems, but, you know, medicine did used to have some pretty harsh chemicals in them. And I just thought that was so interesting. So I was really lucky to get some of his medical tins and offer this up for you guys because I know how much we love our advertising. And I just think these all have some beautiful graphics. So the first up is this Watkins Laxative Cold. Yes, I know laxative tablets, but they're great in your bathroom. Cold tablet box or bottle by the J.R. Watkins Company. It's got the paper label still in the brown bottle. It's got a beautiful lid. Now there's some rust and patina on the lid, but look at the graphics, even the detail that they put into the lid just amazes me. You can't go into a store and buy anything like this today. Now this does have some wear to the paper label on the side, but the front is in excellent condition. And the tablets are still inside. So you will get all of the tablets still in this bottle. This has never been used. Now,
I
if
wonder
you
if they
want me
still
to
work.
empty yeah, I wouldn't try that. I don't recommend taking the tablets because who knows what's in all this old medicine. But if you want, I can empty out the tablets. Now, this is made by the Owens, Illinois Glass Company. I would say that this is probably from the 40s, if I had to guess on age. And the next piece you're going to get is this amazing, tiny, miniature little tin. It measures only 1 inches wide, so it's very little, but so adorable, of St. Mary's Pure
Ooh.
Aspirin. It has some great graphics on the front. And again, I would guess this to be probably from the 40s to early 50s. And this is made by the Terra Day Products Company out of St. Louis, Missouri. I have family in St. Louis, so I love all these advertising pieces from St. Louis. It is in really nice condition. The tin does open. Again, it is a miniature tin. It is very clean on the inside for an old tin, and it is so tiny. And I love these because they're great in printers trays. If you have printers trays, they fit beautifully in there. If you are like Vinny, you have a junk jar, you can put that in there, or just as a little fun piece in your bathroom to remember how some of these products came and how great the graphics are. I love that banner graphic there with the St. Mary's, and that font is wonderful. So you get 6 tablets for 5 cents in this bottle or this little container. And then the next piece you're going to get is an earlier piece of Robert J. Pierce's cotton root tablets. So
Oh, I
these
love
are
that one.
just fabulous. And look at the lithography on this. You've got the gold going around the outside, the crown on the side. Now, I do believe this is an earlier piece, so this is probably coming from their standard advertising collection. The other bottles did come from his pharmacy, and just the graphics are amazing. This is in really incredible condition. I love the crown graphic on the side. It says Tansy, Cotton Root, and Penroyal and April tablets. Not exactly sure what those are. This would have cost you $2 back in the day. You got the fabulous lady on the front. Nice shades of green. Look at the green color on that. Just fantastic. It is a hinged box, so it does open, and you've got the inside. Now, there's a little bit more wear to the inside of this tin, but it's just got some great graphics on it. So you are going to get this incredible little lot of medical tins. And I'm sorry, I'm talking all about this, and this is an offer up. Katie, get it
Oh,
together.
okay. I
So this
wasn't
is
sure. What is it starting at?
yeah, so we're gonna start this off at $20. You're gonna get this
All right.
this lot for $20 starting off in the chat. And again, guys, I just think this kind of stuff is fabulous. This is Empress brand. Great graphics. If you have an industrial space, this is really great. If you love old tins, any displays in your bathroom, just wonderful. I mean, I just love these. And the fact that it came from an old pharmacy, and I know the guy that collected this and loved the advertising, I just think you can't beat it. And you don't often find bottles with the tablets and the paper label still there. I mean, just fabulous. And so let's see, let's read a little bit of the laxative cold here. And so it's got acetaminophen in it, 2 grains per tablet. You've got aloin, camphor, I don't know what that is, monobrafimamine. I don't know, I'm butchering all of these names here. Let's see. It says, have an effect on the bowels. At first, sneeze or chill from cold. Take these tablets according to directions from bed from bed. So take from bed as much as possible. In case of severe continued pain in abdomen, nausea, or vomiting, take no laxative. This may indicate appendicitis. Oh no. Consult a doctor. Frequent or continued use may cause blood disturbances or dependence on laxatives. Oh boy. Keep out of the reach of children, obviously. So this is just a fantastic lot. The St. Mary's, let's see if there's anything on that. Oh, yes, there's some directions here. It says for relief of pain and simple headaches, muscular aches and pains, head colds, and I don't know what that says. Muscular aches and pains, head colds. Oh, and as a gargle for relief of minor throat irritation. So you were gargling with these tablets? Ooh. Adult dose, 1 or 2 tablets. For children of 5 years and younger, 1/2 tablet with water according to age. Oh my gosh, reading all of those directions are so fun on these old tins. And look at the little design here that they've put in to open the tin. That is just amazing. All right, let's see what's on the arrowroot tablets. And Betty, I see you at 37. Thank you so much. It says, caution, instant on getting the genuine, take no irritation. I am the owner and sole manufacturer of the Albert J. Price Company, Cotton Root. It goes on. I'll pay $1,000 for evidence that will lead to the arrest and conviction of the persons or persons counterfeiting the goods. Oh my gosh. Isn't that fabulous? What a great little piece on the side of that tin. Oh, I just love these. All right, so I see Ruthie Bronchima at 38. So we've got this lot.
These were popular. Those were really popular.
This was just such an interesting and different lot and such a cool little history. You know, I love the fact that it's coming from someone and you actually know the history behind it. I just think it's so cool. All right, you would Gorilla Glue the lid. Yeah, to be safe. And that's something, folks, if you wanted to do, you can take the lid off. There is still cotton on the inside, so you can tell this has never been used. But if you wanted to keep the tablets in here, you could glue that lid on. If you don't want the tablets, I will safely dispose of them. But just let me know, whoever gets this. So we'll go ahead and start the countdown on this fabulous lot. So we are going to go once. We are going to go twice. And we are going to sell this fabulous lot of tins. And oh, this is just great. The colors, the graphics, the lithography, just really pretty amazing on these old tins. There goes my ruler again. I just set it off to the side and it took a spill. But I go through the aisles of the grocery store sometime and I say, you know, these graphics are just kind of simple. Nothing against the graphic design now, but this is just amazing. And you don't see it every day anymore. All right. And I see Betty. Let's see. I'm going to get your name right. Gillimore. Betty Gillimore for $40. Thank you, Betty. That is just a fabulous little lot there.
Those were really cool. I love that green one.
That green one's everything, isn't it, Benny?
It really is.
All right.
That was 2, right?
That was 2, yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Okay, so I think these are bulls or maybe they're cows. I think they're bulls, and they got humps on them. Salt and pepper shakers. They've got their rubber stoppers. They don't say where they're made, but I assume probably... Oh, wait, there's a J and a K right here. I didn't even notice that until now. J and K right there.
Oh, wow.
Maybe that's just a manufacturer flaw. No, that's a J and that's a K. No cracks or chips. Both have 3 holes on the top of them. So I guess if somebody wants just as much salt as they do pepper on their food, these are the ones to use. These measure just about 3.5 inches long, and from the horn to the foot, about 2.25 inches tall. And if anybody happens to be interested in these, $6, number 14 for those. $6, number 14 for the, I think these are Bull salt and pepper shakers. So 6, number 14 on those.
I think those are bulls. I saw someone saying oxen, and maybe they are. I don't know.
Guess is as good as mine. And I do see Shannon Swiley for those. Thank you, Shannon. All right, and I do have an offer up for my second item. And this one I'm also going to start at $15. Now, I don't normally pick up religious items because, but I know that Easter's coming up and I know that this figure is great for that time of year. So I have what appears to be a Virgin Mary or a Madonna uranium.
Ooh.
Let me turn the light off here.
Man, that glows.
I believe that this is made by Fenton. Let me turn this off real quick. It does come with an original like candle holder and such, but let me take that out real quick. So I assume it's considered a fairy lamp.
That is incredible, Vinny.
The Blessed Mother, Virgin Mary, are they? See, I know nothing about religion, clearly.
Yeah, I would say Blessed Mother is the same thing as Virgin Mary.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to Catholic school. I should know, but I don't.
But yes, this is a great piece for Easter time. I've seen them in other colors, but I have not seen them in uranium, not online. And this is the first one that I've seen. So it looks like we have Sassy Squirrel Stash starting us out at 15. Thank you so much. And it's uranium all around. You shine it on the outside, it glows. You shine it on the inside, it glows. There is no mark to say who makes it, but I assume that it is Fenton. Oh, Spirit Junkie says I was thinking those were bison and not bulls. Very well could be. So I see Leanne C at 25. It is, okay, D confirms it. It is Fenton. Now, I do want to tell you there are some markings on it. I'm sure it's showing up in the video. So I'm sure you can take a magic eraser to it and it will come right off. There are no cracks or chips to this. I should have mentioned that in the beginning. It is in phenomenal condition and it is out of focus. But Easter's coming, and I thought she would be a fantastic addition to an Easter display with some some black lights in her. So it looks like we had Miss Mary at Ancestral Beginnings at 27. Folks, this is something I've never seen before, and I say that a million times in my pre-recorded videos and my live sales. I've never seen this before. Well, it's true. I haven't.
I've never seen it either, guys. That is such a good piece, and the glow on it is really spectacular.
So we got Miss Leanne C at $30. I have that song stuck in my head now. Thank you, me. She's a stunner, folks. And a great piece for Easter and spring displays. If you are very much into... And doesn't Joanna Work in Progress collect Virgin Marys? I thought she did.
I think so. I could be wrong. There is someone that collects them in our community.
I feel like it was Joanna to Work in Progress who collects the Virgin Marys.
Man, if you had that in a blacklight cabinet with all of your other uranium, that would just be killer cool.
Dee just confirmed it again. Okay. Yep, she does. I thought it was her. Whoops. Oh, you collect them too, Mary? That's awesome.
That's fantastic. And your name is Mary.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even give you guys the dimensions. Hold on. So let's see, from the back to the base, it's about 5 inches. If you want to measure it from the front all the way up from the head veil to the base, it's about 5.5 inches tall. So, oh, that's cool. Mary says she's named after her.
Oh, how lovely, Mary.
Here, let me turn my my ring light back on so you guys can see this better. Here's what it looks like, Miss Ruthie.
She's got some great detail to her face.
Yeah, she does.
It will be magnificent in person.
Yes, it will be. Yeah, sometimes the cameras don't do it justice, and the pieces are so much better in person.
Yeah, that's always the case. StreamYard, just sometimes it can't show the detail like we'd like it to.
Oh, I know. It's crazy. So we got Miss Ruthie at $39. I'm going to go ahead and put the black light. Oop, turn the black light off again. And I'll put the uranium light up to it. Hi, Second Part of Living. Welcome aboard.
Welcome.
Just amazing. I think Louie thinks the same thing. Just
yeah,
amazing.
Louie loves that uranium glass. She's all excited about it.
She'll need a little bit of cleaning, folks, but she is just fantastic.
I like to leave some of that up to my buyer too, Vinny, because I like
too.
them to be able to choose whether or not they want it looking a little bit new or some of that vintage charm.
Absolutely. I was kind of surprised to see her. I really was not expecting to find her. And the way that she was in this booth, I was like, does that glow? Like just the color of her, like, you know, just plain like this. Because sometimes I know that Fenton makes another line of almost like a custardy kind of glass that doesn't glow. So I was like, does this glow? And then I took my black light to it and I was like, this is coming home with me.
Yeah, I always scan everything. And it's funny, as I've been going out a little bit more and letting my mom get a chance to tag along with me, she's really had fun, like looking to see if things glow. She's like, well, do they have to glow? And I'm like, well, no, but it's cool if they do. So we've got my little keychain black light and we go around and I show her stuff, and it's so much fun.
Yep. It is really fun to find uranium. I blame Chapter 2 Vintage Co. for that. Alex and Aaron, I think, got me started looking for that uranium glass.
Yeah, and even clear glass guys can glow. So
I have yet to see clear
everything.
uranium. I've seen blue uranium, I've seen amberina, but I have not seen clear glass glow.
Well, I think it was George, the antique nomad, that was telling us that sometimes they would make glass in different molds and still had a little bit of uranium left in them from the previous thing they made. And so that's why some of the clear glass can glow, is because it got a little bit of uranium in the mold. But also, I think with Fostoria clear glass, they did put a little bit of uranium in it because it helped with the clarity of the glass.
Absolutely. So I do see Miss Leanne C at $40. I am going to go ahead and do a countdown because I'm not seeing any more offers coming in. So now is your chance to put in your last minute offers, folks. So $40, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end, and we're calling it sold. So thank you very much to everyone who bid, and Leanne, it looks like it is yours for $40. Thank you so much.
Awesome, Leanne. What a great piece.
All right, and now it's Katie's turn.
All right, so Vinny, my next item is actually going to be an offer up. And
Okay.
we are going to start this lot of travel maps at $18. Now, you're going to get a pretty awesome assortment here, folks, and I'm really excited about this. This is one of my favorite maps I think I've ever seen. This is a Florida map from 1965. It's the tour guide vacation map, and the graphics are amazing. This is advertising Gulf Oil. Stop at the sign of the orange disc. Just love that. Now, on the back, there is a really cool little piece here. Florida's Quad Centennial Celebration. This was in 1965, and it said the Quad Centennial Celebration officially begins at Pensacola with a reconstruction of the third Spanish settlement, a Florida exhibit, an international and historical exhibit, and an Indian village. It ends in 1965 with a final climactic celebration in St. Augustine, Florida. And it's got some history here on the back, which is really cool, with some great images of some of the early settlers there. And then if you open this up, the inside is just amazing, folks. So let me show you the graphics on this. You've got Gulf in Florida. Look at the palm tree on that. Gulf Gasolines, Gulf Fried Oils, Gulf Service, and Safety First. They've got other maps with some fantastic images here. Look at the swordfish and then the lady riding the airplane. You've got all of these amazing, amazing images here, which I just think is great. Be careful. The life you save may be your own. So it's got some fun little safety advertisements inside. This is the, let's see, I think this is the 7 Mile Bridge going to Key West right here. And then it's got, yes, so they've got Key West listed here. Planned annual celebrations at selected sites throughout Florida from 1959 through 1965. So 1960 Orlando, 1960 Tallahassee. They had one in St. Petersburg, Panama City, Miami, Tampa, 1964 in Jacksonville. That's where I'm from. And 65 in St. Augustine. And then look at this. Look at the Florida graphics on this. Just incredible. So you've got all of these graphics here. And I mean, they continue throughout the map. So if you open it up here, on this side where it says St. Petersburg and Tampa, you've got another lady, and then you've got a pirate ship. So you've got some fun little pinup ladies, fish, pirate ships. I mean, this is just begging to be framed. Look at the old car. I mean, the car is amazing. And the map just continues. There is just some incredible images on this big map. So this is one of the maps you're going to get. Now, as you can see, there is a little bit of seam splitting here, but the map is not torn anywhere. And then you've got another little Florida marker with the lady here under the palm tree, southern Florida. And this is just absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to let the buyer open this up and see the rest of the cool graphics, but this is one of them you're going to get. And you're getting this whole lot of maps and travel-related things. You're going to get Eastern United States ESO map with the cool family. Look at her 1960s dress there. So these are all ranging from 1960 through the 70s. So they're just a fantastic lot. All great images on the inside. There might be a little bit of wear to some of them due to age, but they are great. You're going to get a AAA map, Eastern States South American Automobile Association. You're going to get a 1976 Indiana map with the cool compass on the front. You're going to get an ESO map for Nashville and vicinity. Happy motoring. Look at that. Isn't that just amazing? Look at the horse on the front and the guy in the top hat and the jockey there. Just wonderful. And I love ESO maps. Now, you're also going to get this. This is an advertisement for Florida, Panama City, and vicinity. Showbiz Pizza Palace. Come for the fun and come for the pizza and stay for the fun. So that's a cool little advertisement. And it is a map. You've got, this is from the Travelers Company. So there is some wear there, but check out the graphics on this. Let's see, Watt sound and stereo. So there's some fantastic images. Look at that font. Oh my gosh, that's certainly of a different era. And some great graphics here. Now this one's a little bit simpler in graphics. So if you wanted to do junk journaling or cut this one apart, you totally could. Now you're going to get some other fun things. You're also going to get a Florida vehicle registration certificate with all of the information still on there. This is dated 1978. So this is fabulous. You're going to get a Haney fall schedule for halftime programs with that fun. Look at that. And that's just amazing. So it's almost like this just came out of somebody's glove box. So you've got this was done on a typewriter. Full-time programs for students. So air conditioning, all different types of things that you would use to study different types of things like nursing and car repair, mechanics, that kind of thing. It's like a college schedule. You're also going to get this travel guide, which is a travel guide for, let's see, motels, restaurants, and attractions. So you've got this travel guide here. This is for hotels. So you've got Best Western and other hotels in here. You've got a section for notes on the back. This is a great junk journaling piece. You're also going to get this awesome old piece of mail with the bill enclosed for State Farm Insurance. This is dated 1978. It's got their policy enclosed, still in the envelope with the cool stamp. And you're getting all of this cool bits of information on the inside, the policy, and everything else, balance, notice, due. I mean, just so cool. So all of this stuff is in here. There is more, folks. This is a big lot of fun things. This is a piece of paper for cord, slack, and locking cords for a traveler's rod. So you would have had this in your back seat and you could have hung all of your hanging garments. So this is a really nice piece of ephemera. So this is all kind of travel related, car related. You're getting some chores notes, but what's on this is actually directions. So it's got directions on it in somebody's handwriting. You've got a letter dated 1970. Dear sister, I think. Oh, it's got the credit card number listed on here. Would you like to send me map? Oh, would you like to send me a map? I will buy from Valdosta, Georgia, and traveling to Franklin, PA, thinking of you on your travels. May need this by August 21st. So she was asking for a map, and I'm not going to show the credit card number, although I don't think that's an issue now. But there it is. So you've got somebody's credit card number written on that. You've got a fun little just piece of orange paper that came with these maps. This is all from somebody's collection. You've got more fun little bits of ephemera for your traveling. So this is from the Nolson Buick Company. So a Buick service receipt for the car. This one also is dated, I believe, 1972. Yes, 1972. Fantastic. So junk journaling, all kinds of things. And there's a lot of maps in here, folks. American, look at that American map. Just fabulous. Great graphics on the back of this. This is touring information. So it's a little pamphlet here. It came with this map, which has some great images on it. That's a fantastic map. And you're also going to get this map here for Ontario, Canada. So with the really cool little, is that a cat? A tiger? Well, he wouldn't be a tiger. I don't know. What would he be? I need a better education on my animals. 35 cents back in the day. He's just so cute. And there's some great graphics on here when you open up the map with all the different places. So you are getting this incredible lot of maps and other travel related things. Just starting off as an offer up at $8. Oh, it's a links. Okay, that makes sense, Deb. So you can have this whole lot of maps. And I just love that Florida one. I think it is absolutely fabulous. So
Was
that
it
will
18
be
or 8?
18, starting off at 18. So
Okay,
yeah,
I wanted to make sure I typed that in
lot.
correctly.
So you did, and I don't see anyone for that, which is a-okay. But we can have that available later if anyone's interested in that. My last item for the evening is a fabulous set of typewriter ribbon tins. Now, you guys know I collect and love my typewriter ribbon tins, and I am offering some to you so you can have an instant collection of typewriter ribbon tins. The first one you're going to get, and this is just a claim item, is the Carter's Midnight with the stars. You got Saturn. It has some great graphics, a little bit of wear to the front, but they still display beautifully. Carter's
love
Ink
that
Company.
one.
Yeah, I do too. And look at the sides with all the stars. Just
Oh,
fabulous. And there's a little wear to the 10, as you can see there. It does open up, but it's a little hard to open. But there it is. You're also going to get the cool 1960s Underwood Corporation ribbon. Now, these all held half-inch ribbon, so after 1895, with the invention of Underwood's typewriter that took half-inch ribbon, they started manufacturing these small tins. The early tins would have been 1 1/2 inches. They were manufactured before 1895, although I do think they did carry a little bit into the 30s. And then going back early, they had the flat tins before ribbons were spooled on spools. They were actually loose in tins. So these tins have come a long way since those early flat ribbons. And this is Sure Right ink ribbon. So you get the cool eagle on the front. Love the graphics. This one has a screw type lid, so it does screw open. All of these do open. But again, I don't know if anyone's really wanting to display anything in these. They're just cool, displayed by themselves in a little vignette. I magnetize them to things because they are metal. So you can magnetize them like to your fridge, I think would be really cool, or just in a display. So you can have an instant collection of these typewriter tins. This one is Thoroughbred by the Underwood Corporation with some cool red graphics on it. So you're going to get this whole lot for only $20, which is a steal of a deal for some of these typewriter tins, by giving me number 42. $20, number 42, for all of these amazing tins, including Carter's Midnight, which I gotta love, one of my favorite tins.
that's a steal.
That really is a steal of a deal for these pieces here, and they're a great instant collection. All right, I'll wait for Mystic Mom because I don't want to say the wrong name, just because everything's been so off as of late in our chats here. But I think I know who I see, and I'm so glad you guys are excited about these.
I'm seeing the same thing on my phone and on StreamYard. So
I do too. So I see Jerry, my flea market treasures for that.
yep, and that's what Mom sees too.
Fabulous. And thank you again, Mystic Mom, for your excellent moderation today. You've been such a big help.
So do I just share 2 more things and it's over, or should we go over everything that didn't sell? Because I'm lost.
Well, I think if you've got 2 more things, go for it, and then we can show things. If we've got more people that are tuning in now, we can go a little quick recap of things if people have come in late.
Where's the other part to this salt and pepper shaker? I know I brought it up here. Ah, there you are. So I've seen a lot of different salt and pepper shakers in my day, but I have not seen this one. This one is in the shape of a well pump in a little bucket.
Oh, I've never seen that either.
I think that's really cool. If you still use well water, this would be great for you. And great for springtime too. Put these in your spring displays. Yes, Ruthie,
yeah.
exactly. ADD for sure.
Oh, Benny, you're great.
So this set, in great condition, you just have to replace the stoppers because they are missing. If you happen to be interested in this set here, it is $6 and it's number 23. $6, number 23 for the Well salt and pepper shakers. Well pump salt and pepper shakers. Okay, so we got those. And then I guess I can do one more salt and pepper shaker set, and then we can go ahead and share the things that didn't sell. So these ones are really adorable. Look, they're little piggies.
Oh, look at them. They're so happy.
Happy little pigs. Also, one has the stopper, one doesn't. One of these, I think it was this one, was taped and there was still pepper in it. I think I was able to get the tape off and get all the pepper out of it. These are little small piggies, one blue, one white. They got really good patriotic colors, red, white, and blue. And they're very small. Again, they can go first class because of how tiny they are. And these are also $6 if you happen to be interested. Number 6, $6, number 6, for the cute little adorable patriotic pig salt and pepper shakers. So I believe those are all my items for tonight. We will go ahead and go over everything that didn't sell. So Katie, I'll let you go ahead and do that real quick if you'd like.
Perfect. I'll give you guys a quick little recap for those who might have come in late. I still have the Come and Ride book from 1952 available with the adorable little Scotty dog and great graphics on the inside. Check out this pharmacy graphic. I just think it is wonderful. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? So this Come and Ride book is still available with the kids on the front and the Scotty dog on the back for $10, number 43. $10, number 43, if you'd like the Come and Ride book from 1953. That is still available. I also have the incredible little cute kitschy chained puppies dish available with the adorable boxer dogs all on a chain going around this. I would say like an oyster shell. It's a little trinket dish. And this can be yours if you would like it for $25, number 29, for the chain doggy dish. That is still available. I also have the fabulous decanter with the little ladder that someone has put inside with the pirate clipper ship and all of the cool graphics going around the outside. We've got the treasure chest with all the money in it, the pirate with the parrot on his shoulder, this incredible decanter made by the Owens, Illinois Glass Company can be yours for $12, number 26. $12, number 26 for that. And then I also have the bathtub available. The Japan bathtub soap dish is available, $12, number 31. My mom picked this out. She thought it would be a really good kitschy item for the sale. So way to go, Mom. This is $12, number 31. And then the last two little things that are still available. I have the Styson China kitty cat with the Styson logo. Of course, he can be a dog if you want him to be. He's just cute. He is $12, number 33. $12, number 33. And my last item that is available still this evening is the set of Lefton Owl salt and pepper shakers. They are $12, number 34. $12, number 34.
Looks like Mom couldn't resist something.
Oh, yay, Mystic Mom. Let's see. You wanted the bathtub holder. Oh, good. That's fun. Bathtub holder. You're not holding a bathtub soap. I'll get that. Thank you so much. I will ship that your way. Yes, you may see the cat's face again if you would like him. He is just so cute, Clown Heist. Look at him. Isn't he adorable? He's just so cute. He's got a little whimsical little face and ears. He just wants to be adopted and come home to you. And he's got his Styson China Made in USA sticker. He is a beautiful white and black and gray kitty cat, or he could be a dog, whatever you want him to be. And if you would like him, he is $12, number 33, for this fabulous little fella. He just wants to be adopted. Jan Goodwin, I see you for that. Okay, fabulous. Let me get that all written down. And I think that's my recap, unless anybody would like to see anything a little bit closer.
What about the maps?
Oh, yes. Okay. If you would like the maps, we can make this a quick claim item. So if you would like this entire lot of maps, and I'm telling you folks, this Florida map is amazing. You are going to get this whole lot of maps and other cool car-related advertising for $18 by giving me number 44. $18, number 44 for this lot of travel maps and other amazing ephemera. I mean, check out the graphics on this. Just amazing. Just fabulous. So I think that's a really good lot and great price for the amount of maps you're getting. You're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 maps, plus at least 6 or 7 different pieces of ephemera. Oh, Tantic, thank you so much for that. Okay, let me write you down. Awesome, guys. Okay, well, that is everything that I have. And Benny, back to you. Thank you so much.
Okay, well, thank you for sharing everything that didn't sell. So now I can go ahead and share the few pieces that didn't sell for me. First being this really awesome Royal Japan chicken planter. He looks really dazed, confused, or shocked as to what just came out of that egg. Again, he is marked hand-painted Royal Japan on the bottom. It's $14, number one, if anybody's interested in him. $14, number one, for the chicken planter. By the way, there is one minor paint flaw right here on the chicken's face. I think that was just manufacturer. So again, $14, number one, for that. And I see Real Housewife for that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I have that little Carol Brady-esque picture. And it's marked Japan. It's got flowers on both sides of it. This is $7, number 24. $7, number 24 for that. Was there a number one? Oh.
Did you have a number one, Benny?
I don't.
You should have.
I guess Louie doesn't know either. I kill you with planters. I'm sorry. I find some cute ones and I can't resist them. So $7, number 24 for this one. I have that Radnor Bone China England flower log. There are some broken leaves on it, and I did price it accordingly. I would have asked more if these were more intact. It does say Radnor Bone China England on the bottom of the log. And this piece, again, has flaws on it, including some broken leaves, which is, I guess, normal with these fragile pieces. $6, number 5 for that. $6, number 5 for that. Very shabby chic and floral. Great for farmhouse, too.
Oh, the chicken you just showed. Okay.
Oh, she must have put in the wrong number. I see. I mixed it up. I thought I saw 14 or something. See, this is what happens when...
It's easy when you have this many numbers and things. It's so easy to get confused.
Yep, so I see Alice Freeman picking that up. Thank you so much. I have the Napco-ware boy singing with a birdie. It can either be hung on the wall or you can have it laid flat on the tabletop. That's $12, number 7. $12, number 7 for this adorable piece. There it is again. $12, number 7, if anybody's interested in that. And then I have 3 sets of salt and pepper shakers that did not sell. I have these adorable dogs. And the price just fell off. Both marked Japan. And these are $6, number 12. $6, number 12 for those.
Louie, you like the dogs, don't you? Oh, yes, you do.
Woof. I was expecting Louie to bark.
Louie's like, you're not going to fool me. Those aren't real dogs.
Yep. Real Housewife, you got the chicken planter. I had a CRS ADD moment. So I have the adorable blue and white piggy salt and pepper shakers for $6, number 6 on those. Those are great for patriotic display because they feature all of the colors of America, red, white, and blue. $6, number 6 on those. All right, and it looks like Miss Angie gets these as well. Thank you. And then my last item that did not sell for the evening are the Well salt and pepper shakers. If you still use well water or you just remembered them from childhood, these would be fantastic for you. I love these. I think they're fantastic. And these are $6 as well, number 23. $6, number 23 for the Well and Bucket salt and pepper shakers. Let me bring both of us together here. So, folks,
Hi,
that
Louie.
was our live sale. And there's Louie. Hi, Louie.
Louie, say hi to everyone. They want to see you because you've been causing a ruckus throughout the sale. So say hi to everybody. Say hi. This is
Yeah, she
Louie,
wanted
my
some, she
pug.
wanted some attention, folks. I'd sing, but I might get demonetized. Or a bunch of people would walk away
You
in a
want to
heartbeat.
sing the Kingsman song?
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
That's Louie's theme song. All right, Louie, go on. You can run around now. Boy, she is wild tonight.
Well, Katie, thank you for joining me for a live sale tonight. I know I feel like we pushed it back a little bit, but I'm glad it finally happened.
Oh, yes, I know. And I'm thrilled to be here, Vinny. Thank you so much for having me. You were one of the first people I started watching when I found that there were vintage people on YouTube. So it's such an honor to be part of your sale.
Well, thanks for tuning in, folks. Katie's Instagram and her YouTube channel are linked down below as well as the email to contact her for your invoice information. Don't forget, Pam Blanchard and Angela Marksberry are doing a sale right now as we speak. We're about 6 minutes over 8 o'clock. And also, Trisha from Sandy and Auto has a sale as well. I believe I put both of their channels in the description box as well. So make sure you go over there and show them some love. Again, Katie, thank you for tuning in with me tonight. We'll definitely have to
Of
do this
course.
again.
So much fun. I'm looking forward to our next sale already.
And everyone, again, be sure you are subscribing and following Katie on Instagram. I have them linked down below. If you see anything that we mentioned that did not sell in this sale tonight, you can always contact us and say, hey, is this still available? I would love to have it. And that is it, folks. I hope you all had a great time tonight. And I will see you all at Pam's sale after I get some dinner. See you,
Bye,
everyone.
friends.